What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, Ryan the Professional. Welcome to Real Gamer Talk, episode 20. Guys, you already know it's showtime. Excuse me, we did start a little late. I had to do some stuff. I had to make a few errands. Sorry about that, but we're here nonetheless. Guys are going to jump in a little late, probably. So I'm just going to entertain you until, the best of my ability until they all get here because, it's not a podcast without the guys. So anyway, welcome to the channel. I see what's going on in this chat, though. What's going on? What's up, Ruben? Yeah, I fixed the title, bro. Thank you. What's up, Blue? What's up, man? Whatever. What's up, Laris? What's up, Tried? And what's up, Rafe? What's going on? All right. So today's show, man, it's gonna be a little different. Well, obviously it's gonna be the same, but we're gonna do things a little differently. Definitely gonna hit these topics though. What's up, Mo Chef? What's up, Aaron?
Yo.
There he is. What's up? C-Los. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Listen to some little good old Paul Wall. Your boy J-Dub was reminiscing on some old school little hip-hop, so I had to pop it on my... Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see you. Well, we got... Hang on a second. I don't know why this keeps popping up. Oh, duh, because it's a link to my damn... what's the name? Sorry. Okay. Well, since we're here, let's just go ahead and get into these intros. Go ahead, Carlos. What's up, Mattavelli?
Hey, man.
What's up,
people?
Appreciate it.
What's up, all my gamers? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Type487, a.k.a. Carlos Fernandez, gamer by choice. And you're now on listening to the RGT podcast, man. Let's get it.
Alrighty. So... Question of the day. I don't know who considers fatal.
Yeah, it's fatal.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Mr. Piggy himself. Nah, I'm playing. What's up, brother?
What up there, oink fucker?
Go and get that intro out there.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm your boy, Fatal Mephisto. Glad to be here as per usual. And also, Ryan, by the way, you may want to take a look at my newest pic on Twitter, by the way, that I just uploaded.
Oh, you got a new pic on Twitter?
Yeah, trust me.
Oh, man.
Man. I'll definitely check that out. Trust me. What's up, Forte? Go on, brother.
What up, though?
Hit that intro, brother.
Oh, man. Thanks for the invite. First of all, it's your boy Gaming Forte. Man, happy to be on the podcast with you guys again, talk about these games and stuff, and see what everybody got to say about the stuff that's been happening over the last few days in the community.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I guess we'll just y'all want to address the major one that's happened, or y'all want to wait till later?
What's the major one?
With the whole streaming thing.
Keep that as your last topic, man.
Yeah, let's
keep that last topic thing. All right, so last time we were live, we talked about a few good games in the past. One particular, if I remember correctly, was wrestling games. Remember how good wrestling games were back in the day, back when Ukes and THQ were behind the helm. If you remember, or if I remember correctly, there was one particular game that came out last, and it was the last good one, and it was the the SmackDown versus Raw series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Craig, what's up, Craig? Oh, what's up, brother?
Craig the Messiah, what's up, my brother?
What's up, Craig?
Can I share what's happening? Can I share my screen? I've got a major unveiling here.
My God.
Okay, I got
you. Showing receipts live on stage.
Showing receipts, people.
Let's see.
Let's see this little goodie, man.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Showing them receipts.
Oh,
God. In time, you'll know what it's like to lose. To feel so...
Bitch, you need a fucking bigger ass chair, man. The chair looks so small from here.
Hey, what's up, Savage Lobo, man? What happened, man? It's just I had to lay down some facts on Twitter today.
Looks like a chair that your teacher was sitting in.
Still arise.
Well, then that's fitting for the Messiah.
Oh, no.
You're rising.
I see rising. Turn the box around. Which one is it?
Is it a 1600, 1700?
The
Which one is it?
1700X?
That looks like
1600X.
1600X? Nice. So you flipping over?
It's about done. The Infinity Gauntlet is almost done. I just have to get something called a hard drive and then RAM.
Oh, shit.
Infinity Gauntlet? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing gonna have purple.
And I'm gonna be playing the best versions of the multiplayer game.
Oh, so is that what you're calling your PC, Greg?
Oh no, I'm gonna let people name the PC. I'm gonna let the chat name my PC.
What's that?
Oh, all right, cool.
Nice.
I mean, mine's straightforward. I call it Stormbreaker. But no, actually, no, I didn't even call it Stormbreaker. I called it Project Snow.
Just call it, Craig. You should call your PC, man, a hell of a lot more.
No, that's like that's what my PC was called, Project Snow, and then everybody
A little bit Momo.
Yeah, it's my Xbox Scarlet. That's what it's going to be.
Look, man, you don't realize how happy. Yeah, you don't realize how happy I am to see people flipping over to PC, man. That's the only downside to PC gaming is like the people that you play with. If your friends ain't over there with you, you feel like you're lost on the island. But the more and more people that go over there, it makes it such an easier decision to make.
Yeah.
Facts.
I can't wait. I saw Project Cars 2 running my configuration at like 85 frames per second. So I can't wait to play Forza. Sats of shit are going to run into me running at about 80 frames per second. 30 to 60.
Yeah, me and Forte, I'm going to be playing, what's the name? I think it's Payday.
Payday.
Payday 2. So we're going to be on that. But yeah, that's definitely interesting to see. Okay, so I guess y'all ready to get into these topics?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into these topics. So back what I was saying, the last good wrestling game that we had was the SmackDown vs. Raw series. And after the SmackDown vs. Raw series, the series took a serious nosedive with, the 2K now being the new standard. Well, they have released information for the new one. The new one has a limited edition that they're showing off. And I kid you not, well, I'm going to let you guys guess what the limited edition is, or what it's basically the collector's edition is.
Bunch of rip-off bullshit knowing 2K.
Now, what's the name? What's the name you think it is?
Oh, fuck, I have no idea.
It's called the Woo Edition.
Oh, God, so it's Ric Flair themed, man? Really?
Yeah, sure, it's Ric Flair themed. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you this.
What the fuck's my Macho Man one, goddammit?
Woo!
Yeah,
that's what I got to do.
Woo machine. And with the Woo machine, this is what you get with the Woo Edition. Hold on, let me just share the screen. And I want you guys to tell me, is it worth the money? This is what you get. For $130 retail, this is what you're getting on screen right in front of you. Now, you get the season pass, you get the Woo Edition bonus digital content, Ronda Rousey and Rey Mysterio as playable characters, exclusive WWE Supercard content, you get exclusive individually numbered WWE Hall of Fame replica rings, exclusive commemorative plaque featuring a piece of a robe, worn by Ric Flair, and exclusive styling and profile on Ric Flair Funko doll. Not pop, but a doll. I guess it's a Funko Pop, though. That should get.
Well, Ronda Rousey can't fight.
That shit sounds gay as fuck.
Does any of that even warrant $130 price tag?
Woo!
Does any of that warrant $130 price tag? No.
That's all I gotta say.
No, fucking THQ is smoking some fucking not THQ, fucking 2K.
About that price tag.
2K is smoking crack on that price tag for what you just read off. That's garbage.
It is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, woo! Back up your fucking asshole, bitch.
Yeah.
But you know, some people, while it's gonna be wide open, though, they're gonna still buy it.
Oh yeah,
Wrestling fans are gonna buy it.
Was pretty much
those wrestling fans are gonna spread their cheeks.
No, the last collector's edition, which was called the Seen Enough edition, which is basically Cena, but it was Seen Enough edition. That one was the exact same as this. Only it had John Cena as a doll. You got like a piece of the mat or something like that, where he won his like 19 or 16 WWE title or something like that. Where he tied the record with Ric Flair. So that's what you get. They're basically doing that sort of thing.
Yo, notice how these
pass.
companies are cash grabbing the crap out of everything that they can come up with.
It's because that's the only thing they're good at doing. They ain't good at making fucking games there, Carlos.
Damn.
Games is a second. That ain't a damn the main thing to focus on anymore. That's just a second.
That's true.
And the 2K, to be fair, also too as well, the 2K wrestling games are fucking utter trash, man.
Dog,
they suck.
The performance of these games, they can't even get the intros. Like their interest is right.
Nah, it's a rap. It's a rap, man.
Like I know everybody knows who Oscar is, right? I know everybody knows who Oscar is. But Oscar, yeah, it's Oscar. But Oscar has a nice interest. She dances, she comes to the ring. They had this shit look like she's having a damn seizure walking down the ring.
Like she was shaking.
That she was shaking like
Harlem shaking, baby. She Harlem shaking.
Fucking spazzing and wigging the fuck out, man.
So what?
Shaking.
Fatal?
No, I was saying it sounds to me like she was like spazzing or wigging the fuck out.
What's up, Gruda? What's up, Don? What's going on, everybody? But
what's up, Gruda?
It's going crazy. I'm sitting here looking at this collector's edition. I'm like, okay, y'all's putting all this effort in collector's editions, but y'all putting less effort into the game. I saw the trailer. It looks the exact same from the previous ones. Same player.
Yeah, they're pulling exactly what EA does best.
Player
copy and paste.
They just polish it just a little bit.
They'll just have more polish to the player models. That's all they do. They don't really fix anything. The finishers look trash half the time. They don't look right. It's like
yo, and those fucking mini games, dude, for like trying to get out of a fucking pin or a submission.
Oh my god!
Fuck off with that garbage, man.
You remember that? Yeah. What was it called? WWE Legends, where they had like the whole.
Oh, dude, that was even worse.
That. And like you screw up, you can easily get pinned. Like Hulk Hogan's little signature leg drive, John. It's like a mini game, a 3 press. Oh my god! Like literally, it's literally as follows: if you miss the button prop on the wrong side and you're on the receiving end, you're not getting up.
Listen, any wrestling games after practically 2007 and going a little bit more back after. Well, before, like around 93 to 2001, it was okay. Now it's just like you don't feel like you don't have kids as hyped as before with these games back when we was. It's like what's going on, man? And I remember back when I used to play my SmackDown versus Raw. That shit was just it was dead legit. One of the best games that you could play to this day. And you had a bigger fan base back then. Now it's just
question. We're sick. I don't know where sick is. We did kind of start a little late. I sent him his invite though, so if he jumps in, he'll see it. I don't know if I saw him on Steam. I don't think he's on, so he's probably not.
Carlos, man. Carlos. I'd rather go back and play fucking WWF Attitude. You remember that game on the PS1 964 and shit?
Yeah,
I'd rather play Attitude than play fucking any of the goddamn 2K wrestling games, man.
Yeah.
And those animations in that game were stiff as a motherfucker, dude.
How about a real classic gem? The old WrestleMania Arcade Edition.
Oh, you motherfucker! Hell yeah, let's go. Demolition Man, bro.
Oh yes.
He said, "Did you pre-order?
Hell yeah.
Spider-Man Digital Deluxe Edition?" No, I didn't get the Digital Deluxe. I'm about to get that because I can't get the Collector's Edition for some reason. I'm actually waiting. I'm actually stalling it down until it gets back on the market. I know they're gonna bring it back eventually.
Yeah, it goes to 30, and it's hard to believe. Like in 10 days, we're at 30 days.
Yeah, so
that's hard to believe. This shit's hard.
This shit's for what? Real. They're definitely gonna come out with another collector's edition supply. It'd be stupid for them not to. That's a lot of money to make. They made that shit sold out in record time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be having that though. But in terms of these wrestling games, I'm telling you, it's like all they do now is just they'll theme it after somebody on the cover. Like I remember they had Sting on the cover. Y'all remember that shit? And Sting didn't even wrestle hardly.
Yeah. Yep.
Like why you got Sting on the cover? He tells his history, but Sting didn't do shit in WWE. He didn't do shit.
He was a WCW character.
And speaking of WCW, these dudes are so petty. They actually brought the old school legends just for WrestleMania, just so they can do that to try and get revenge for what happened a decade ago. Like decades ago. Like, come on, bro. Why not just let that go and give us a damn Undertaker versus Sting? That's what everybody wanted to see.
Yeah, man.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I would fucking kill to see that match.
That's what everybody wanted to see. I wanted to see that. Everybody was like, "Oh, the Crow versus the Dead Man." What?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, exactly right. But no, but they have Sting against fucking Triple H. Man, fuck off, dude. That shit was gay as fuck, dude.
Nobody wants to see Triple H versus no damn Sting. Come on.
Hey, remember that storyline where they had the NWO Sting and people thought it was the real Sting?
Yeah.
No, you know what the most stupidest thing that was, man, was last year when Goldberg fucking beat Brock in like what 5 minutes. Like that was the most idiotic shit. I get why they did it because it's a throwback to like the way he was back in WCW, but Brock, like you just made Brock look like a fucking weezer, man.
You know, not only that though, you got to understand the gravity of the situation as well. Not only did they make him look like a trash, they made the Undertaker's whole career look like trash. Because remember, Undertaker beat everybody over 20 plus years undefeated, and he loses in like what a lot of people could say like 2 minutes to Brock Lesnar with one F5.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden, this motherfucker gets stopped with a push and a spear, and then a jackhammer, and he gets beat. Like,
well, see, here's the thing, though, man. Here's the thing.
Bam Bam Bigelow, along with all these other legends, lost.
Bam Bam Bigelow, Jesus Christ, man.
I don't understand how many.
That was my twin.
Because of this,
Lex Luger, baby.
Lex Luger. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, yo, get that fucking cheapskate the fuck out of here, dude. The only good match that motherfucker ever had in his career was when he went up against Yokozuna, man. That was it.
Hey,
that was it.
Hey, but guess what? He was the only one. He was the only one that lifted Yokozuna over his shoulders.
And Hulk Hogan was the only one that actually managed to body slam onto the Giant as well.
Yeah. Well, technically, he wasn't the first. It's actually been proven.
Well, then Hulk,
whatever. I don't give a fuck.
I thought Hogan.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Hogan did. Yeah.
Like pick you
WrestleMania 2, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Or WrestleMania 3.
Yeah. Many people have actually lift Andre the Giant, but in terms of like what Hulk did, we like lift him over the shoulder and actually slammed this dude. Yeah, he was the first.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, like a full-on body slam, not a body scoop.
Let's not foreshadow Goldberg's achievements too. Because he actually did the jackhammer.
Goldberg, yeah, he lasted fucking for a while in WCW where he was like undisputed for like fucking God knows how long, man. Longer than fucking, I would say.
Yo, that fucking dude scared the shit out of me though as a kid. Scared the fuck out of me as a kid.
He scared the shit out of me.
Yo, but his fucking entrance though was lit, man. His entrance was fucking lit, man.
You're next.
Yeah, I enjoyed Goldberg.
I remember I was just a diehard. We all were diehard fans of The Rock, and when he said "You're next," he speared The Rock.
Yeah, and he spears The Rock. Yeah, I remember that shit.
But yo,
the craziest. I think the craziest thing I ever seen though, it was back in WCW before WCW actually ended. The Attitude Era kicked off. Was when you guys remember in WCW when Jay Leno teamed up with fucking Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
I think it was like Halloween Havoc or some shit. You remember that shit, right?
I remember that. Really?
I'm about to go further back. Does anybody even remember the Nitro Girls?
Oh yeah.
The what?
The Nitro Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah. People don't even realize that.
Oh, who can't forget about them girls, man?
Wasn't Big
fuck off, Wi-Fi?
Yeah, because Big Papa Pump was always chasing what's called Diamond Dallas Page. His wife was a Nitro girl.
Yep. Big Papa Pump goes to Booker T. Booker T's wife was a Nitro girl.
Yeah, and plus his name is
Fucking Diamond Dallas Page. Wasted what he got in the WWE. Wasted like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's just
he should have joined the NWO.
Yo, I'm glad you said Booker T, man, because that motherfucker ended up freaking dropping the N-word on my TV, bro.
I do remember that.
That guy was a dumbass, dude.
I do remember that. I'm like, oh well, you're gone.
You look at this shit now, though. You just see motherfuckers like they just try to replicate shit that happened in the past. They're trying to turn certain stars into like people like Stone Cold. It's like just move on. Just get with the times. Create your own style. You're not recreating no damn Stone Cold Steve Austin in no PB era.
Nah, that's never gonna happen.
Hey, that's not happening.
Just let the wrestlers be original, man. That's all you gotta do. Let them.
Facts. Shit. Who knows though? Who knows? I don't think Stone Cold has any kids. So even if he did, well, I don't think he'll fucking. I don't think he'll let his kids wrestle because remember Goldberg said this too. He said he'll be down if he let his son wrestle. So
Yeah.
who knows? But I just want to get that out there, which I just wanted to throw that out there, show that in there. That was a nice little talk right there. This is a limited edition.
And that's the bottom line. The Stone Cold sets.
Nah, it's just like there's always some stupid theme with these collector's edition with THQ. They're giving away something that's supposed to be iconic, a damn Hall of Fame ring.
Yeah, I mean, but everything is going to be a cash grab, man. Nowadays, everything is a cash grab for the nostalgia.
Well, man, one of my Ric Flair's book. Ric Flair's book is crazy. He talks about all those girls that rose Space Mountain. Oh my God, that alone is where people get it. So,
that's true.
But if it came with his book or something like that, I'd be tempted because this book is hilarious. You know,
come on, Garuda. Come on, you gonna make me do a Booker T impersonation, man? Can you dig it, sucker?
Yeah. One of my best friends has a can from Stone Cold when he drove the Zamboni into the side of the ring at Joe Louis Arena here in Detroit. Got one of the beers when he threw him when they was throwing him into the stands. Still has it on display underneath his Stone Cold Steve Austin poster. And every time I go in there, I see that thing. I say, "You luckiest motherfucker I know."
Bro, I remember going to see Hulk Hogan, and that was in Madison Square Garden, and this was like when I was like about 7 years old.
Yeah. So my first ever fucking wrestling event I went to was back when Eddie Guerrero was live. It was him versus Rey Mysterio versus Batista and Chris Benoit. And they were going to get JBL. They were going against Orlando Jordan and Eddie Guerrero, 6-man tag. That shit was lit as hell as a kid seeing that shit. But ever since then, though, it's like I haven't really had the urge to really watch any the actual current product. So just it changes, I guess, right? Just changes.
Yeah, man. I mean, everything changes from
garbage as fuck, man.
Yeah,
from good to worse or to bad.
Oh, I wouldn't even say it's like garbage. I wouldn't even say it's the roster. They got a very, very capable roster. It's just the direction that's the problem.
It's not written well. Yeah, their lead writer, he quit like a decade ago, and you can see that where he's left.
Yeah,
you know, the stories aren't developed, and they've done everything. You guys are right. When Stone Cold was there, and what Vader was saying about the Attitude Era with Stone Cold and Sable and all those, they went in and got, that's the pinnacle.
Yeah,
right?
Back when they had on panty matches and shit.
Yeah, everybody gives shade to the Attitude Era, or a lot of people like, I'm sorry, not the Attitude Era. They give shade to the Ruthless Aggression Era. The Ruthless Aggression Era was a really good era too.
Yeah. It was
a good era. So I don't know. What about
that Mark Henry though? Sexual Chocolate, Mark Henry.
Oh God!
Get the fuck out, man.
He has like the most simplest fucking finisher though. He calls the World's Strongest Slam. It's literally just picking you up, falling you back. The fuck's that? Oh man, no. They don't like you're safe no more though. They don't like, or they're too safe. I'm sorry with wrestling.
I think, can we get J-Dub City up in here, man?
Why, he's on?
Is he here?
I don't know if he's here, but if somebody could get in contact with the boy, maybe give him a little quick invite.
Well, all right.
Hit him up with a message if you want to. No, invite him in there. But just want to throw that out there. Nice little change of pace there. That's all. Let's get into the gamer talk. All right.
Man.
So this generation, in a nutshell, has been, for the most part, a lot of people consider mixed. It's a mixed bag. We started off with some very troubling type of, if we had a troubling start at the start of this gen, that's the best way to put it, where a lot of people had to really, really think about their purchase at the start of this gen. They had to really think about their purchase, because at this start of this generation, our very rights was going to be taken away with the very consoles that usually are just there to give us joy. You know what I'm saying? And you look at 2020 or 2019, whenever these new consoles will show up, it looks like that very freedom will be taken away regardless. So it seems like none of us want anything. Think about it. We didn't want anything. The reason why I'm saying this is basically the question is as follows. Who catered to who this generation?
What do you mean?
Like who? Like did Sony, the PlayStation, or I'm sorry, the PlayStation, did Microsoft or Nintendo even cater to their audience this generation?
I think.
See, you know, I got no top.
They both catered to fucking me, man.
I think
different. What's one? Yeah.
Well, I think Microsoft settled at in the very end of the generation. I mean, well, they settled at the beginning. I think they're listening now, but that's just because of the situation that's going on between the difference in sales between the consoles. No one will really know exactly what the mindset of the company be if they were actually closer or winning. So, but I can say that they definitely are reacting more than anything. Where Sony, yeah, they're a little big headed right now because they're in the lead, but they have the player base, they have the numbers to be that way. The biggest thing is competition is always the thing that's going to, bridge out what a generation actually comes under. Next generation could be completely different. We never know how that's going to turn out. But I think Sony stuck more to what they were this generation than Microsoft did, where Microsoft was just constantly trying to reinvent themselves throughout the generation.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad you used that word. It's a good word to use right there.
I mean, if you want to base it on just that alone, then yes, this whole generation, from the inception and back in 2013 till now, it's been more of an up and down swing for all companies. Especially on the Microsoft's end. But sometimes you have to listen at the end in order to get things right.
Yeah,
that's just the way I'm seeing it. My problem is that these fanboys are the main problem with this whole gaming community and the way they act about everything. Everything that is like a little bit misconstrued, they'll turn it into a DEFCON level 5 kind of scenario.
Right.
And that's where this shit needs to stop all completely. Like it's up to the point that when you go on Twitter, and if you people can attest to what I'm talking about, man, just look at my Twitter page and look at all the replies that I do on a daily basis to these fanboys.
Right.
It's up to the point where it's like, yo, like enough is enough. When are you guys gonna stop talking so much crap and start gaming and talking about gaming? Stop talking about features. Stop talking about exclusives. Stop talking about altogether about the dumb shit that does not need to be necessarily said.
Right.
In general, just stop it.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Yeah, the reason why I brought that up, though, I just wanted everybody I want to hear everybody's input, because if you think about it, what exactly did we win? Did we even win anything? Did we accomplish anything at the start of this generation? Because it just seemed like we prolonged something that was inevitable.
Yeah, let me give you my take on it real quick. Yeah, right. Ultimately, I've always said Microsoft tried something different. People didn't want it, but it was inevitable. Like I said, dread it, run from it. Destiny still arrives. I mean, Sony was going to overtake them regardless because they had a lot of momentum, especially the last 30 months from the previous generation. Whereas Microsoft, honestly, they didn't deliver a whole lot. I think Final Fantasy 13 went there, and I know they got a Metal Gear game over there, but ultimately they didn't have a lot of momentum. They tried something different, and it's just Don Patrick just was arrogant when he talked to Jeff Keighley. This is kind of like he's like smacking you twice. You know,
get a second job, bitch.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was Sony who said that. Yeah,
they were so.
That was Sony that said that.
Yeah,
whatever. Fuck Sony then.
Back with the PS3.
And it was arrogant then. So, but I agree with Carlos. You do have a bunch of, I mean, like they're retarded. I mean, this is the best way to put it. They're retarded, and that is a lot of their problem. And so I shout out to Foxy Games because I know over in the UK they're actually looking to do something about the toxicity with their fanboys. He did a podcast today. I was listening to it, but hopefully they do something because they are a major issue. Just Carlos, you're right. They won't shut up. And
they won't, bro. And I think to the point. And
I just think Titanfall Princess is right. I really don't think they know how to enjoy their own console of choice. They just don't know how to enjoy it. So It's got to be something.
And they shouldn't be gaming. Period. If those people, Craig, fucking can't find like a way to enjoy a fucking video game console, then they're doing it wrong.
Yeah, they just don't know how to enjoy. They were somebody. I think it was Jay Wags. I mean, there's people. Microsoft is advertising friggin' Castle Rock, the TV show. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Right.
It's just I don't get that. And it's like, okay, but if you understand what the console is, it's like, oh, okay, this is what they're going to do. Its media functions are going to really talk about that. So that's, and again,
Savage Global brought up a good point, because if I remember correctly, Phil Spencer did come out and say that he thought all fanboys are weird. So the fact they're even putting themselves in this situation is even more pathetic.
But yet he was still hanging out with that Xbot, Mil Garu or whatever the hell he is on Twitter. The guy that allegedly was talking very, very insinuously to a female on an actual Xbox female gamer, and they were threatening with raping her and beating her up because she stated something about Halo. Like, these are the type of people that are really, really should be banned from social media or from any outsourced outlet to talk to anybody.
Well, it's not just the social media. Well, it is social media, but they make it worse for themselves when they even give them like little taglines to even promote, like X going give it to you. Like, Aaron Greenberg is an idiot. You gotta see his you guys see this fool's pictures. You guys see this fool's channel. He literally is doing the X motion. Like, dog.
He makes fat people look bad.
Like Wakanda forever, but he's doing the little X motion. Like, what are you doing?
X gonna give it to
X gonna give it.
I hate that fucking Aaron Slawberg motherfucking fat cunt, dude, because that guy makes fat people look bad. I hate that guy. I want a fucking baby powder. I want to bitch smack the fuck out of his fucking ugly, fat, bald-headed, fucking fat ass face.
No, you know what's the best part though is that these dudes, they don't see the actual negatives that they bring to the community. They just think that they're just doing a good cause by being so blunt. Sometimes being blunt doesn't necessarily mean that you're in the right.
Facts.
It is better to take a stance where you're actually talking in a sense that is really concise, really straight to the point, where people don't feel offended. I am the type of person that if I see and when I see some really asinine ass styled Twitter tweets, is like, yo, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to insinuate? Like, what is it? What is the incentive behind your fucking logic that you just want to throw yourself out here and get ridiculed by people? Like, what is the point?
Yeah, I mean,
there's
everybody
no point
who
to it,
follows me on this channel knows what my breaking point was. My breaking point was when I asked for so-and-so games at E3, and I was paid back with 3 limited edition controllers. Everybody knew what my breaking point was, and I just had enough. So I threw it in.
All I wanted was gameplay. I wanted physical gameplay, like E3 has been for the last decade.
Right.
And if all you're going to do is show trailers from games that are running on PC, that's not good enough. I mean, for me personally, especially when your competitor is showing you 8 to 12 minutes of gameplay on titles coming up. It's like, guys, this for me, let me make that clear. For me, this isn't good enough. Then you have Rod Ferguson, the head of Coalition, saying, yeah, what you saw was on PC. You have the guy from CD Projekt Red saying, yeah, this is running on an i7, whatever, 1080 or whatever. It's kind of like, well, goddamn, why'd you show it on the Microsoft stage? Why did you show that at the PC thing?
Agreed.
Where is it on Microsoft system? And it's like, oh, well, but again, the fact that these guys thought Phil Spencer was going to come out there and put his hands in his pants and say, we ain't got nothing. That's what a lot of people thought they were going to do. The fact that he said, "Oh, we're gonna show you this and show you that," they were like, "Oh, well, that presentation was good." Right. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. I'm not making fun of it. I thought overall E3, I gave it an 8 out of 10. It was better than last year.
I told everybody I'm bored of this shit. It's like, okay, let me stop for a little bit. But every time I saw these fools come out and say like shit like innovation or shit like, oh, we got controllers, limited edition consoles, I just kept thinking of that shit with with fucking DJ Khaled when he was like another one.
Like
another one. like every time they show, because like there's just too many of that. Every single damn week, it feels like there's a limited edition console.
Limited edition? No.
And
Limited
they
edition
come out with the most bizarre times. Why on earth does the movie Skyscraper need a limited edition Xbox?
Yeah, I saw somebody screenshot that. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that's gotta be a screenshot.
I don't. Why do they need that? Why does Deadpool need a limited edition console? Why the hell are you even making one for Black Panther?
It's just is the business slogan, Ryan. They need to sell consoles.
Yeah.
In order for them
obviously something is selling on the Xbox side. Maybe just the hardware. Maybe that's just where they're excelling at. Maybe just the hardware is selling at some kind of rate where I guess I'm not seeing for them to keep coming out with these limited edition consoles. But yeah, that's right, Robert. It is kind of like they're the new cell phone. Every damn week there's a new iteration.
A new feature. New
iteration of it. And that's what they're talking about. Like Dolby Atmos or Dolby Vision and something like that coming to Netflix. It's like, okay, did I really need to hear that in the article? Did I really need to see that? No, it's not coming to games. It's not going to affect games.
It really isn't. And then people really think that by defending that type of mentality, that is a good thing. No, you're supposed to demand more from these companies because you're the one paying your hard-earned blood and sweat to get entertainment out of these. That's the main basis of PC gaming. And kudos out to all the PC gamers, man, who go out there, especially the ones that go out there and voice their opinions to these companies. And guess what? They get their ways. They don't want loot boxes. Bingo, no loot boxes. Meanwhile, console gamers, they just want to have something to do. No, demand better. Loot boxes and all this damn microtransaction crap, man. Like it really doesn't float with me the right way. Because if I'm paying you $60 for a fucking game, I don't want nothing else hidden behind it.
Yeah. This is going to play into the next topic right here for this live on this channel. Are people on the ego trip here in this community?
Oh Lord, what do you mean?
No. It feels like some people would rather talk about one thing, right? And just cling on to this one thing, but they don't want to talk about the stuff that's more important. For example, hear me out here because I noticed this and it cracked me the hell up. And I didn't make a response to this. But in my video where I basically said this community needs to change, and I was talking about, females in games, you got dudes that are just so far gone in this shit where they're like, well, nah, they shouldn't be doing X amount of things. They should be this because you don't understand. This is how it is. It's forced. Ain't nothing being forced. Ain't nothing being forced. At the end of the day, you're not, if you don't like it, don't buy it. You're not being forced.
Facts.
Yo, and that's another point too, man. Why do you always hear me say gamer by choice, not by trend?
That's the trend. The trend is, we gotta complain about every little small minute thing. I swear to God. And this is why I kind of wish the Batman series was still alive, Craig. Like in terms of from Rocksteady, because imagine if Rocksteady announced they're coming out with a Batgirl game.
Well, I mean, they might, but I don't disagree.
I would totally play that.
Batgirl was going to be old game.
Yeah, they're introducing Batgirl on the Arrow TV show, and there's people mad about that.
Yeah, I could care less.
Garbage.
Batgirl is part of the damn Batman universe. Like, yo, I'm getting tired of this whole alpha male kind of mentality, man. Get your head out your asses and enjoy entertainment. That is the purpose of entertainment, for you to fantasize about something that's different than what you are in this world. Like,
yeah, but I like what EA. But I like what EA did with the Battlefront, as a Battlefront or Battlefield. They just said, look, if you don't like it, don't buy it. That's it. They shut everybody down with one tweet. You don't like it, don't buy it. They shut it all down. And what did they do? Well, we're not going to buy your game, and you're not going to make it.
The game comes out. The game comes out. Midnight release. Oh, it broke massive box office records. It's like,
I mean, they got a bunch of games coming out this quarter. PC game. They got a bunch.
Good question.
Not only that,
good point, Savage Lobo. Yeah, everybody's familiar with Injustice, right?
Yeah.
I remember how they made in part 2. They made Supergirl like a main focus because she was like intricate to the story. Next Superman to breaking back to the light. Now, depending obviously which ending you want, but if I'm not mistaken, there's the one where he corrupts everybody, turns like slaves, like Batman. The slaves.
Yeah.
You notice that whole cliffhanger has people wanting like a legit, just full on story, like type of shit. Like they want them to follow that type of thing into a game for Supergirl.
Because it's interesting, man. Like people don't understand.
Oh, I like that shit. Like I would rather have an evil ass Superman than just the casual shit.
Yeah, because it gets boring after a while, man.
Like, and they missed an opportunity to give us that with the damn Batman v Superman movie.
Yeah,
they missed a massive selling point to get that, because just imagine if that whole sequence was real. Remember how the dream sequence Batman was having, where he was like a prisoner and everybody was like just like obeying Superman to his will.
Yep.
What if that was real and that was Bizarro?
Yeah. Wow.
Right there. That quick.
Mind blown, bro.
That quick.
That's all I gotta say. Mind blown.
Bizarro came in from the Node planet. He took Superman's place. He's hiding him somewhere, maybe surrounded by kryptonite. He can't get out. Lois Lane can see through this fool. But oh, that's not Superman. Batman sees that's not Superman. So guess what? He comes out of retirement.
Yeah, a lot of things better about that.
You got your movie. What's up?
Yeah. No, a lot of things could have been, but I think you're right. And the people saying it's
not a bad plot.
I don't have a choice. And like somebody's coming to your house and dragging you to the store to go buy shit.
Really? I mean, like, come on. What was the point of him coming out of retirement? There was nobody in trouble. What Superman was there?
No. Yeah.
Was there any sense of danger aside from one scene where he was fighting Zod? And the chaos around Zod, that was it. So I don't get it. I don't
people on the ground were in danger. That's that was about it.
I don't get this. I don't get it.
Guney Legends, if I put her in the Arrow show because Arrow's ratings are sinking.
Oh, dog, it gets even more sad though. Did y'all see the new Titans trailer?
The trailer?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're like trying to kill my childhood. What was that? What was that?
I don't know, man. Like I don't
in the history of emo dudes to play Robin. This fool said, "Fuck Batman."
Yeah. Well, I thought that trailer was good until that girl caught on fire or something like that. That
was Starfire, right?
Oh, that was okay.
That was Starfire.
Oh, that was Starfire.
That was Starfire. That's where everybody. That was Starfire.
That's not gonna work.
Nah, on top of that. on top of that, though, but this is the fucked up part about the situation with the Starfire thing. The actual actress that's playing Starfire has been catching a lot of flack by fans, and a lot of racial slurs have been thrown to her. She actually had to deactivate her Instagram and social accounts because people were yeah. There was a lot of backlash.
Unbelievable. And these beta male simps, man, they got to take pills to get hard-ons. They caring about who's playing a role.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
See, you see what they're doing with the characters now, but imagine if they introduce somebody as like iconic as Slade.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just imagine how bad they will mess up Slade.
I leave Slade just the same way as I remember Slade, man. Just leave him the same way.
Slade is the truth. Slade the truth, man.
I mean, just bring back the old school style Teen Titans that they had back in the days, man. It was just a perfect backdrop with the whole scenario with Wait, hold on, guys. I'll talk to you real quick.
Yeah, I don't think that DC knows exactly what they want to do. It seems like
they know what they're doing. They think they're going with. I think they're trying to sell every one of their superhero movies on shock value.
Yeah,
like you notice how their big shock value was with Batman that he was killing people.
Yeah.
So it didn't surprise me. I always thought Batman killed people. I always thought that was his whole moniker was that he didn't care how
he don't kill, even though he killed one person. To be fair, Michael Keaton killed one dude in a Batman movie. One dude. And I think you know what I'm talking about. It was Batman Returns where he put the bomb on dude's chest and knocked him in the damn manhole and he blew up. So they killed one dude, but overall though he don't really kill. But Lord, this fool, he goes from that one little bomb kill. Now he's slicing throats, cutting people in the jugulars, and shooting grapple guns in their chest. It's like, oh god, this ain't Batman. So
did that is Titans. That's not going to be on CW, right? That's going to be what network is that going to be on?
Slade is Deathstroke. I hope you know that. Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, like, imagine they throw in Slade, just that particular like version of Deathstroke in that particular remake.
Yeah, I love that Deathstroke. That's when Arrow was like really good. Is when he was on there. I mean, like, man, you gonna call yourself Deathstroke? He was out there. He was taking names and kicking ass. I mean, for that year.
I don't know who the fuck the dude was that came up with the name Deathstroke, man. But goddamn.
Yeah, I know. Like, you gonna call yourself Deathstroke? Yeah, you're gonna. It's like that dude from the X-Men calls himself Apocalypse. Well, you know you're gonna take an ass whooping when somebody's gonna call themselves Apocalypse. You know.
Yeah, that's true, Gruda. She did have forms before she evolved. That wasn't she had to evolve into human. I think she evolved with society or some shit like that because her sister Blackfire already did it. She visited other planets before. But yeah, that's how Starfire was. She wasn't really completely just a normal looking chick with, like, you know, green eyes and yellow hair. No, she had a different form than that.
Yo, Ron, you saw that trailer for Venom, right?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of it? Or, like, at least I should say, well, costume-wise.
Compared to the teaser trailer that we got beforehand, this new Venom movie looks a lot better from that teaser trailer.
Yep, that's what I was going to
say. We saw a dude, like, in the little CAT scan thing, and he's having a seizure going, ah! And you just see fucking shit going through his face. That's all you see in the teaser trailer. I'm like, what is this? Like, and then
remember, I was the one. Let me pat myself on the back. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ryan. Remember, I'm the one that said, "Why can't we wait for a full trailer before we decide it's trash?"
You did say that. You did say that. I think a lot of it just we're just too used to good trailers from, like, you know, from Marvel.
Yeah,
I think that's the problem. I think Marvel just spoiled us with good trailers. Like, for example, the Avengers Infinity War, when we first
best trailer.
Wasn't much shown in the
garbage movie.
Right? Yeah.
Garbage movie.
He didn't say that. What?
Nah, I remember watching the first Iron Man. The first Iron Man trailer.
What? Hold on, what?
Bitch, I haven't even seen the Avengers, nor do I give two flying fucks to watch it.
Okay.
Pretty good, actually.
What, you just don't like?
It's X-Men for me. It's X-Men for me, and that's it.
Well, it's all gonna be one.
The same thing we said about X-Men with the first ever teaser trailer we got for Logan. Y'all remember that when he stopped X-23? He was like, "Hey!"
Oh, that movie was so good,
like,
bro.
Hey, not good.
It was good.
So, yeah.
But
Speaking
they did.
movie. She needs her movie.
Disney
fast.
Disney went ahead and got Fox's properties today. That deal went through.
Oh God!
Yeah.
No more R-rated X-Men movies.
I agree. They need to bring Blade back, man.
Well, do you think that they're gonna do them under the Disney moniker?
Fuck you, OBJ.
Well, do you think they're gonna do those games under Disney, or they're gonna do them under the Fox moniker? Because
there is no more Fox.
So they just dissolved them.
They absorbed.
Well, they have all their IP. They have Hulu. So they got more bandwidth to expand their Disney network. Only thing, Fox. I think 20th Century Fox kept a production studio so people could keep their jobs.
Well, that's what I was saying. Do you think, because you still have the Alien franchise, they have the Predator franchise too?
Oh my God!
And they're not gonna.
That new Predator movie looks like garbage too.
And I don't think they're gonna. And I don't see Disney release. I mean, there's no way you can release a non-R-rated Alien or Predator movie. So
they're not. The Alien movie, the Alien stuff has been shelved. And Predator,
which is sad as hell because freaking Ridley Scott screwed up my franchise forever. But
OBJ, you want to join in on the fun?
Though with the last.
Oh God, don't bring him in here.
No, but I just think
I'm playing, man. I'm playing.
I just think that they absorbed them in, but I think they're still going to publish movies through Fox just so they can have the R-rated versions of those movies through Fox. And not through the Disney.
No, they don't have to. They don't have to. They can still be R-rated. Disney. The only thing that's going to really be R-rated is Deadpool stuff. That's it.
Yeah.
And they may redline some,
which is sad because Logan fit perfect with the R rating. Like, he was perfect for R rating.
No, I won't lie, man. I do agree with OBJ. Fucking Don in the actual chat. Aquaman does look actually pretty goddamn fucking cool.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That actually was pretty interesting.
I'm actually
finally
hyped
something
for
that's
that.
Aquaman related that doesn't suck dick.
Well, he was actually pretty good in that Justice League movie. It was just the
I haven't
Justice
seen
League
that movie and I refuse to watch it because I heard nothing but bad things about it.
Oh, it was trash. I mean, it was
My wife was just
Well, I mean, whatever. That's why I'm not watching it.
Yeah. Hey, at least we got some gems. We got some gems coming out this year, though. A lot of people forgot about the new Halloween movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes.
We got that. That looks lit. I can't wait to see it. That looks lit. Shit.
That shit, dude. Yo.
Predators, though?
Oh.
Predators.
Predator's looking iffy for me.
Predator
man.
looks
I'm not gonna
fucking
lie.
garbage,
I
man.
don't know what they were thinking.
It's looking super iffy.
I don't know what they were thinking.
A giant ass fucking predator going around stalking bitches and shit. What the fuck is that, man?
I'd rather just watch the first two and that's it. And then watch AVP and AVP 2. That's it, man.
I like that first one with Arnold and Carl Weathers, but I thought that was a unique story. Yeah, but I didn't.
Fatal Fanboy. Fuck off.
Falcon kicked the damn gun out of her hand. No! Get to
the chopper!
Try to shoot at her, like, no! So, was it like there was not even
that new Godzilla trailer, man? That shit looks fucking lit.
Bro, there's not memorable characters like what's his face, the dude that cuts himself, that Billy from Predator, the first one. I don't even know memorable characters anymore. It's like, come on, man.
Nah, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
I think they killed Predator though. Just to the alien crossover.
Nah, let's say this though. But Predator 2 was freaking crazy in terms of action.
It was killing the Crips.
Okay. Yeah, action was getting me.
That joint had me like, what the hell?
Yep.
Is this really how this dude really kills people? Why did they show this in the first part? Damn.
Yo, Danny Glover was like so out of place in that fucking movie, man.
I agree. I flat agree.
It just felt like he was just a long for the ride, but he crapped me the hell up.
But that was the first interconnected universe. If you remember the end, if you look at the skulls on that Predator ship, you see the alien.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was a preload.
Dimensions.
Actually, Predator 2 was actually the preload to the AVP.
Yeah, which was garbage. Yeah, which was straight garbage. Let's just call it
you notice how they even downgraded the I guess you can call it the general, because remember how the entities every Predator movie there's like a general that has like some badass gear who just looks wise and strong as shit. Remember how dude gave Danny Glover that old ass pistol? He's like, take it. He leaves.
Yeah.
There's no iconic moment like that again. That same general type or that same type of character gets killed 5 seconds in Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Yeah,
not even a fight. I'm like, you mean to tell me a rookie is putting on a fight against this thing? Not the general?
Yeah.
Well, what was
the thing is the Yautja, they're all like the older they get, the more lethal they are. That's the funny part about it. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like if you go on YouTube, man, and y'all learn about the Yautja, and you're gonna see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. These dudes and how they are in the society that they're placed in, these predators are very, very smart. There's not all about killing. It's about the thrill of the hunt and respecting the code of the hunt. It's not like how it's portrayed in the movies. It's really some real deep shit. If you read the comic books as well, man, it's pretty sourcey. But nonetheless, we can't always get what we want because of production value. That's the problem. But I would like to see. Man, I would like to see just once. If anybody's listening out there, at least some kind of freaking movie producer, do the shit the right way. Do it the first time, and just make everybody happy.
They won't.
Well, this one is directed by Shane Black, and I think Shane Black got fired off of Rogue One. I think he was going to direct Rogue One. I think this Shane Black directed that Fantastic Four. It was straight.
Then the new Predator is definitely going to suck chode.
Oh Lord, you're talking about Fantastic Four. That is one character. That is one comic book they just cannot save on the big screen. I'm sorry. That franchise, that character, like just the characters, it's just trash.
What character?
Even if they made it into like a comedy, like they did the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fucking laughing at Greg.
It was still true. It will still suck. What's up?
What he's saying about Fantastic Four is right. Everybody's been bitching they can't get those characters right.
They just can't.
Yo, it's like
they had Killmonger, bro. They had Killmonger as the damn Human Torch.
Yeah,
bro. It wasn't even that hard to do the Fantastic Four. Their powers are very different from one another, so it's not like you're doing anything greater. One dude lights up into fucking flames. The one is just completely mattered rock. The girl has mental psychic powers, plus she has invisibility. And then you have Stretch. That's it. Elasticity. It's not that
that's
hard.
power I want right there.
Right.
Damn fatal. Damn fatal.
He waxed that ass Susan Storm. He waxed Susan Storm's ass in that comic book.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, man.
This is like, before I move on back to the gaming topic, you know what's funny as shit? The one character in, Silver Surfer, that one character, remember how like he was all pussyfied, he was in there obeying Galactus?
Yeah.
But all of a sudden he turns at the end and has the power to stop him. You mean to tell me you had this power all along, but you decided to say fuck it?
Yeah, dude, the movie was trash.
I'm like, who wrote this? This is trash. This is ridiculous. It makes no sense.
Nah, you talking about the first one? Because they did two. They've had 3 of those movies and they've all been trash. So
yeah. They need to stop making fucking Fantastic Horrors, man.
I'd rather just to tell you the truth, honestly, man. I'd rather just watch the old school style Fantastic Four series and just read the comics, because at this point I am really not looking forward to any Fantastic Four movies at all whatsoever.
The jokes are lame, the characters are lame, the pacing is lame. It's just like, yo,
here's the good news. There won't be a movie. They're just going to introduce the characters 1 or 2 at a time. And that goes for X-Men characters too. So you may see Storm in the new Black Panther movie coming out in a couple of years. She could just have a cameo appearance, and they'll say, "Oh, she won't say my name is Storm. She'll say my name is Aurora."
It's just gonna be what's the funny part? If you know the storyline, Craig, you know exactly where I'm going with this, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, let's let them sleep on.
Let them have fun with it once that storyline begins.
Hey, the only thing I can say positive about the remake though for the Fantastic Four, at least they got the thing right. That's it.
They did, yeah. For the time
they got the thing right, because the last one with that damn plastic suit, oh my god. Trash. Oh my god. He only had
Michael Chick.
He had like 3 or 4 fingers. It looked like 3 or 4 fingers, and then he kept getting like got shit talked to him by fucking the Human Torch. Like, where are your ears? Come on, man. Shit.
You're right, man. That movie was garbage.
Oh, and they had a better Doom. I wouldn't mind him coming back as Doom for the first one.
He was good.
Yeah, he was all right as Doom.
Yeah,
but the second guy that got to play Doom, no.
Yeah, they got to bring him. I don't think they should call him Doom. Man. Bring in somebody else, because Doom's from another dimension.
Facts.
So they're gonna have a dimensional travel. So I don't know. We'll see. Kevin Feige's a genius. Oh, you got to pay the bills.
Harry Home, appreciate you, brother. $5. Or is that $50? I'm not sure what that is, but appreciate you. Thank you. Streaming and cloud processing will never be a thing, but physical, local, procedural generation or generating games, synced over dedicated servers will be the future. Good point. What?
Uh-oh.
How do we go about that one? Now, okay, I guess we can go back to the game and talk.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, you mean tell me there's gonna be more games like No Man's Sky?
Basically,
oh my god!
Games that will be improved with up or basically like on like fucking servers and shit like that. Now, that's exactly the direction they probably will want to go. I mean, if you guys already heard, there's gonna be 2 Xboxes, 2, not 1 but 2.
It's a rumor.
One's probably going to be just the all-in-one, no disk drive, all streaming, and the other will be probably a disc-based.
An overpriced trash box.
Yeah. If you do go this route, it's not going to fix anything. Look at No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky had a terrible launch.
Yeah, it did.
I liked it. Am I the only one that liked it?
No, you liked the game, but it had a terrible launch.
It did.
No, it did. It did have a terrible launch. Like a lot of people. even a lot of shall we say, gaming outlets and news outlets.
You're fucking doo-doo, OBJ. Shut your pie hole.
Did say that it is a great concept of a game.
Right.
Look at the similarities right now that I'm placing on this whole scenario. It is a great concept of a game. It just lacked content. Now, what does that remind you?
Not anymore.
What does that remind you of?
See ya, fucking dweebs.
That reminds me of Titanfall.
My point exactly. So
that reminds me of Titanfall, because Titanfall had a lack of content.
Titanfall,
because it was just nothing but one game mode, pretty much.
Yeah, the first Titanfall was just like, okay, what am I supposed to do? And remember, cloud computing. We have the power of the cloud. Yo,
power of the cloud of what? Cardboard box cutouts?
I would see nobody.
It was so easy.
Cloud computing is at the damn.
Hold on, wait a minute. Time out. Back up. If I remember correctly, wasn't fucking the first Forza game that launched this generation on the Xbox, Motorsports, whatever you want to call it? Didn't they have like? Wasn't it supposed to be using the power of the cloud?
Yeah,
like cardboard cutouts.
He was using it for the drive avatars.
Yeah,
that was it. Using it for? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it did that, but yet it can't do fucking like actual proper people in the stands, so like watching and shit. That they use cardboard cutouts.
That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Fucking retarded.
That's how it works, bro.
No, they put all that effort into it. They hyped it up as if it was on par with like a GPU or some shit like that, and just damn. Wow. Okay. Well, there you guys go. Cloud computing in a nutshell. The shit gonna be like it's probably
it's still in the experimental phase.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
I don't even think it's an experiment. It's probably in the beta form at this point.
Man, fuck CFDs, bro.
Probably gonna be in the beta form. It's gonna be in the beta form, and I can already see it with somebody who has a bad internet connection. Where every time they play the game starts buffering.
Oh yeah,
just a circle on your screen every time.
Yeah, a circle on the side. Like when you press start, you think the loading screen. That's not the loading screen. That's the fucking buffering.
The game, the moment
we get to the loading screen, and after the loading screen, you still gotta wait.
Oh my god, I don't want to go back to buffering screens,
bro. That's gonna be the double whammy, and then I'm gonna be laughing my ass off, and I'm gonna say to everybody, "I told you so." Because listen, man. That cloud gaming crap, is only if you have a good network service.
For the love of Christ, please don't bring that fucking piece of shit thief game that came out this generation, and please don't.
Well, gonna have to bring it up now. Shout out to Harry again, another super chat. Says No Man's Sky had a terrible launch. I agree, but still, No Man's Sky delivered a lot more content and player progression than Thief of Thieves. Never.
No. That's not debatable. That's not debatable. That's not debatable.
I don't think that a terrible launch. He said you would have to go planet to planet and get better ships and upgrade your ship, and it would get harder as you got to the center of the galaxy.
See, okay, Craig. But here's the thing though, you left out the inners. Right? Like fucking there was a lot of things that Sean Murray said, right? Through promotional trailers, through fucking his interviews that he did, and whatever the case would be, that were not in the game.
Yeah.
Look, I love this game to death. This is the first game that I stuck with for fucking over the last 2 years, and I'm still gonna keep playing it until like fucking this generation is done.
Listen,
here's the thing though, right?
Jump in and just play it too, man.
Here's the thing, like, yeah, it sucks that he had to fucking deal with all that shit, dude. I get that. I know people were pissed off, and people have every right to be pissed off. But I'm just glad that he didn't just fucking up and leave and just run around and just say fuck it. He still supported the game for the last 2 years, and this last update delivered 90% of the crap that fucking everybody wanted to see, and then some on top of that.
Mm-hmm. And
then that too. Like, remember how seamless they made everything look as you can leave the planet to go to different ones?
Yeah, it does that.
Oh, it's like that now.
Until at first, though, you had to wait.
No, not my version at launch. That's exactly what I was doing. I was going planet to planet, and he also said they would add stuff as the game, they would update the game every so often to add more stuff. I remember him saying that on he wasn't on not David Letterman's show, but Conan O'Brien's show.
No, he was on Stephen Colbert.
He said that they will update it every so often. We'll add more stuff after launch. That's what he said. And that's what they've been pretty much. That's what they've been doing.
Oh,
I mean, that's what I don't understand. People are like, when they lied, I'm like, about what? You had to get in a ship, go planet to planet, collect resources, and get to the center of the galaxy. That's exactly what I did. That's what I did. You know, so, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know why people are bitching about it. Because
the only person that complained about
people were pissed about the missing features, Craig.
It was the features that were missing from the game.
Yeah, there were a lot of features that were missing. Yeah, light multiplayer was supposed to be in the game at launch, like not to the point where you could party up with people and do whatever. No, that was coming at a later date after the game launched, which is now what we got. But the original concept of the multiplayer was taken out at the last minute. So here's the thing, though, right?
I look at like
the fact, and I'm going to play. No, hold on, just real quick before my internet fucking chops up.
What enjoyed that game the most was the hype.
Here's the thing, the hype didn't. Here's the thing, no.
That game the most because remember, the game was not finished. And it was advertised out the wazoo. Everywhere you went.
It was. But the thing is that if you followed along with that game as close as I did, believe me, like I watched every fucking thing and read every interview for that fucking game, bro. And here's the thing, right? And this is what people will not tell you because these are the people that are fucking didn't read or do any of their fucking shit with fucking research wise. The thing of it is, man, is at the end of the day, right? There was barely any hype at all for that game at the very get-go, and period. The last fucking bit of hype that finally came around was like maybe 4.5 months. Because I remember back when I did my fucking video series on my Bear Hugger 29 channel, man, my love for No Man's Sky. There were people that I was talking to that had no idea. Oh, I forgot when the game was coming out. I had completely forgot about that. There was barely any hype. Nobody was talking about that shit. But until the last couple of months leading into launch and when the game got delayed, that's when the hype took off the fucking guy knows where.
And that's when all the
meanwhile, my hype was not for what people wanted, what they thought they were going to get. My hype was for the exploration, and that game delivered on that forefront, which is why I kept playing to this very given day.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, but I still acknowledge the fact though, Craig, too, as well, that there were a ton of features that they showed off through promotional footage he mentioned or talked about that were not there.
Okay, well, I'm not. You're right, but I didn't realize it was that big a deal.
I got Craig feeling like Gamora when she went over the cliff. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, if they said, I mean, because to me, the guy said that the exploration, all that stuff was there. And that game was hard as hell. The closer you got to the center, the harder it got. And I wish there was a map.
That is actually not true.
Well, technically, there was one particular exploit. And the same thing was in Bloodborne, but there was an exploit that a lot of people were taking advantage of, courtesy of, what's his name, Power Picks for this. But this particular exploit allows you to upgrade the shit out of your character in record time.
Really?
Yeah.
They had to patch that. The same thing goes for Bloodborne. And ironically, for Bloodborne, you can still do this You can still do this bullshit exploit. You just got to have the disc version, and you just can't update your game. That's all.
What about
where you basically get a shit ton of blood echoes? You can like duplicate blood echoes or cold blood or frenzy cold blood, which is basically blood echoes. You can just duplicate them over and over and over, and upgrade your character. Yeah. So
why is it called Bloodborne?
Why it's called Bloodborne?
Yeah. Did they ever explain?
You were born of the blood, you were consumed by the blood, and you were corrupted by the blood.
Bloodborne is my fucking dick tip. Anyways, here's the thing. Greta, fuck you, number one. No, Sean Murray is not paying me to talk or promote this game. I will always talk and promote the shit out of this game because I love this fucking game, bro.
I heard the update was really good.
This update, fucking man, my hype for this update delivered and then some, dude.
What people fail to understand, man. Your boy Fatal Mephisto will shine shit and turn it into gold in his
hell yeah, well.
So with that being said, I gotta say this, man. This man has the imagination to make games fun, and that is something that is very rare to find nowadays in this day and age with gaming. And kudos to my boy Fatal Mephisto for being very imaginative, man. And that is something that's crucial.
Ain't nobody.
Yeah, and with that though too as well, man. Thank you for the fucking appreciate that for the very kind words, Carlos, man. Seriously, thank you. And man, fuck you, OBJ.
All right, you know I'm about to right now. He calls you a jerk at the end of the stream. I probably should not.
What? OBJ?
No,
bring him in here.
Carlos hates your guts.
Oh,
Nah, I don't hate. I don't hate my boy Fatal, man. Fatal's not my dude, man. I mean,
you could technically say that, Playbox.
Wait. I cannot use the word hate. I dislike people that do not use logic and common sense when it comes to debating and open conversations. I dislike that very much. That's the only thing I dislike. I don't hate people, because hate is a very strong word for me. You have to literally
definitely
for me to say shit like that. So I dislike people that don't use the same kind of, common sense. Like, if you know something is wrong and it's not right, don't try to say it's right when it's wrong.
Facts. That's facts, man. No, we need more people to just speak out. That's the problem.
And the thing that I've always
I gotta say, better luck next generation now, because it's too late.
For what? Too late for what? Oh, for Microsoft to fucking do anything?
It's too late to change anything, because we're past that point of changing anything. They're now pretty much finaling down their products.
Oh yeah, that's done with, man.
Yeah, yeah. Microsoft is not doing anything right now fashionable that's gonna fucking make them jump out of the spotlight, or into the spotlight, I should say, because they're not even in the spotlight. Never mind.
Well, no, they got Castle Rock and Dolby Atmos and all that kind of stuff.
They got
those features, man.
They got a lot of billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
They got more money than Sony and all these companies. Guess what? Having the most money doesn't mean that you're actually doing anything better than the other corporations. Because look at Apple. Apple has way more money than Samsung, and Samsung is actually taking over half of. They're thriving in the cell phone market. So all that, I got more money than your company kind of mentality, that shit needs to stop. If you are well invested in stocks with Microsoft, then yeah, that's your thing.
Yeah, I just got my stocks. I got a nice little bump there at MS. So yeah, I want every time they make stuff, their company it has value. So I want them to keep making stuff.
And you know what's the funny part though, Craig? This is simple economics, right? If you have a marketable product, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's base it on the terms for the Xbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna base it on that, right? If the Xbox right now, as in value or market wise, is not selling so great, what's gonna be the next?
Okay, I don't know what that was.
Wait, I'm gonna be right back.
The disc, Craig?
Huh?
You destroyed Quantum Break the disc or something?
No, I destroyed it. I was accused today. I had so much power that I single-handedly went over to all the Xbox channels and demanded they not buy Quantum Break.
Speaking of which, I just bought that game today on PC. It was $10.
Dude, I fucking love that fucking game, dude.
Wait, Quantum Break now $10 on Steam?
It's $10 on the Microsoft Store.
Oh, might go ahead and cop that right now.
I beat it on Xbox One X already, and it runs a lot better compared to what it used to. But man, this new PC got me wanting to play everything on it.
Facts. I was going through so many fucking games. Obviously, we got Payday still. We got to play the fucking dog. Yep. I really want to just fire it up. It's funny as shit though.
I'll play some. I want to play GT Sport, but shit, I may go see the Equalizer tonight.
Dude, what?
I went to go see. I went to go see that Mission Impossible last night.
How was it, man? Was it good?
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, okay, so it depends on how you are. If you're a person that enjoyed all of the Mission Impossibles, you'll enjoy this one because it's pretty much the same formula. But if you're tired of all the chase scenes and all the different
and the over the top shit,
yeah, you'll probably think that this movie's a little longer than it needed to be because it is a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's nothing.
And
I
when quick movies is 2 hours and 40 minutes, so fast. Yeah.
I love the movie, man. The very end of that story really hit me. I was like, man, you know, you could kind of see that they're winding down the series with Tom Cruise with the way that they actually went with developing his character at the end.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers. It was good, man. I love the movie.
Right.
Yeah. We may go see that again tomorrow. I'm hoping we'll see it today, but once that Rising came in and the Black Order delivered that to me, I was like, all right, I'm in a good mood. I went and got a bucket of chicken.
Oh God, it's funny as shit.
A bucket of chicken, and you didn't even share it, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I noticed like back in the 90s, like movies they took a serious chance with movies. Like for example, one of my all-time favorite movies that had Nicolas Cage and John Travolta in there. Face Off,
baby. Face Off.
Oh, yeah, man.
Y'all remember how the premise of Face Off was they had different blood types?
Yeah.
In reality, that would not work.
That wouldn't work in real life.
Their bodies will reject the skin on their faces.
Mm-hmm.
Different blood types. But of course, obviously, in cinema now, if they were to try to recreate that, it wouldn't work because they'll add realistic vibes to the shit.
Yeah.
They didn't. They went all off. They went off the top with Face Off. Face Off was the shit. Also.
Hey Ryan, someone in the chat said that Mission Impossible it copied Rise.
Everybody copy Rise, man. But man, that was my shit back in there. Fuck
yeah, but that was a good movie. Yeah, that's when Travolta had made his full comeback. After Pulp Fiction and everything, he was on fire.
Ironically, that's great. It's like everybody has to go through Quentin Tarantino to make a comeback. You notice that?
Yeah, good point.
Go through Quentin, Tarantino with Pulp Fiction, Uma Thurman as well with Kill Bill.
Yep.
Well, what if I told you that Tarantino is writing a Star Trek script?
Yes, he is. I've seen that because he's with. They had the article with Avery Brooks.
Now, question: does he have full control?
That's good.
Because if he has full control over everything in terms of direction, everything that issue, then you know what? That's going to be lit because he'll probably
hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. What did you just say? Repeat that, please.
Tarantino's writing a Star Trek script.
Quentin Tarantino is writing a fucking Star Trek script.
Yep.
Are you serious?
It's gonna be lit.
Bro, I need that to fucking happen, dude.
It'll be lit if he keeps control of it.
I think Paramount
Tarantino making Star Trek, dude. Oh God, yeah.
Said he wants to try to write it, and it would be edgy. He didn't know if it'd be rated R, but I think Paramount has Star Trek. I can't remember. So Paramount to do it.
Yeah, it's Paramount. They've always had it.
Always had it. Okay, so yeah, that would be interesting. So wait. See how he takes the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be fucking lit as fuck, man.
I'm just waiting for the new Discovery.
It's gonna be a matter of time though until Halle Berry probably teams up with Quentin Tarantino, revitalize her damn career. I swear to God, you'll see her. I swear you will.
Well, she's one of the Oscars.
No, yeah.
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, she's probably turning down more roles than anything. But
nah, she had a hard time getting a role since Catwoman, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Catwoman was garbage. Well, hold on,
that role pretty much.
Swordfish was what I think was my personal favorite film with Halle Berry in it, man.
Yeah, that was good.
Even though that last one that she did a couple of years back, that last one that she did, the last movie that she did like about 2 years ago with the kid being she chasing after an abductor of her child. That actually was a good movie.
Yeah,
that one wasn't bad. And the one before that, what was it called? The Caller or something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was.
Yeah.
So, she showed me no.
OBJ, why the fuck are you such a goddamn hating motherfucker, dude?
He said everybody would die in Star Trek. Nah, he ain't gonna make it like Kill Bill.
What the fuck, man?
He ain't gonna do a Kill Bill script on the damn Star Trek.
And Chris Pine, he gonna need something because he is in Wonder Woman 84. I don't know if it's flashback. I don't know. They're gonna say he jumped out of an airplane. We're gonna have to wait and see. So he is listed in the acting credits for that. But so he'll need something to do. That's what I'm trying to say. He'll need something to do. So Star Trek is good.
Yeah. definitely.
Yeah, the only thing I would tell people to be mindful of this damn new fucking Star Trek shit. If he is making this, just be mindful of certain things, because I'm pretty sure the main character might be a chick, and you already know what he's gonna do with the female character. He always zooms in down below to the chick's feet. That's all he does.
No, there's anything wrong with that. But hey, look. On the plus side of things, though, man, at least Quentin Tarantino's not going to abuse the goddamn fucking what was that fucking thing that JJ used in his Star Trek film again?
The lens flare
bullshit.
Yeah,
man,
that shit drove me fucking insane, man.
The lens flare in that movie was ridiculous. It's almost just like as bad as Jerry Bruckheimer did with the Transformer movies.
Oh, it was bad. Oh, so
don't get me wrong. Like the first two Star Trek films that JJ did were good, but no, the first one he directed, because he was making fucking Star Wars, right? When the second one came out.
Yeah, he did.
Went to Paramount set. George Lucas with the Paramount set and said, "Get over here," Scorpion style, and said, "We need you to direct Star Wars." He walked. He's like, "I gotta go." They paid his contract out and everything.
Yep.
And said, "Star Wars." It's kind of like, hey. Star Trek is good, but this is Star Wars.
I mean, Star Trek is actually on a better footing than Star Wars is right now, man. They got a lot.
Star Wars is suffering from writer's remorse. That's what they're doing.
Well,
fuck Star Wars, man. The direction that it went, it's fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm just disappointed.
Star Wars just announced their casting, and everybody's happy, and I mean everybody's happy.
Yeah, the question: are they going to redo The Last Jedi over?
Yeah,
because that was the big rumor that people are so pissed that they might just redo the Last Jedi over.
Now, do you know who really liked The Last Jedi? Is Bob Iger. He's the president.
I love The Last Jedi. That shit.
What did you like about that movie?
It was confusing as shit for me, especially.
It wasn't confusing. You just got to put the pieces.
Straightforward for me.
Dude, the fact that Ryan Johnson came out in an interview and said that his goal was to fracture the Star Wars fan base and make happy.
He was like kidding.
No, he was serious, dude. He was super serious about that shit.
No,
I mean, if you're a long time, doing the damn.
No, you had Luke Skywalker pulling a Neo, literally just shifting, and he did the back dodge from the lightsaber. Come on, bro.
Oh man,
no, he doesn't have to do anything. He is at this point the second most powerful Force user in the universe.
Yeah,
well, he was the most powerful.
Do we really need to see a scene of him sucking on a fucking goddamn fucking creature's nipple?
Oh god!
I mean, let's be honest here. Do we really need that to be fucking a scene?
No. What killed me though was just the
fuck if it's milk
on detail in that one particular scene. Remember, he was astral projecting himself across the galaxy to fight Kylo.
Yeah.
So explain how his lightsaber was actually matching Ren's lightsaber.
Well, how was his lightsaber even the color that it was, since that was a lightsaber that was lost?
Exactly. His lightsaber was not the color.
It was lost. You don't think he can build another lightsaber?
The whole fucking series is lost.
Dude, the dude was sitting on a vacant planet for the last however long. Where did he even get off? He couldn't even get off the planet to make a new lightsaber.
Facts.
Maybe he built one before. Maybe he had more than one.
No, he actually didn't create anything, Craig. He actually retired after his father died.
And the problem is
he retired after the school got destroyed by Kylo.
No,
that's when he had a lightsaber at the school.
No, I'm saying he settled down after his father was burnt. After he saw his father's body burned, and he saw his Force ghost along with Obi-Wan. He settled down and he started school. He didn't really train himself like that.
He had a lightsaber at the school.
No. Okay, so
you need to go back and watch it again.
No,
he pulled a lightsaber out. He pulled a lightsaber out to possibly kill Kylo. He had a lightsaber then. And the lightsaber Rey brought him wasn't his. It was Darth Vader.
It was Darth Vader's lightsaber. Oh,
yeah,
that was Anakin's.
No, the story was the fact that you guys are both right. He did retire at the end of Return of the Jedi, but it was Leia that wanted him to train Kylo because he was the only one that she felt can get to him because he already had confliction inside of him. So she wanted him to train him, and that's when he opened up the school, and then that's when Kylo, however long it was, he turned against him. So That's what really happened. But I agree with you, Craig, about, the whole situation. But the only problem I had with it was none of it was explained throughout the story. It was like they explained a lot of stuff through the original trilogy, although even in the original, the second, the prequels and stuff. But none of this stuff was explained in any of these two movies, and it's like baffling because it's all over the place.
Okay, gaming. Yo, Forte. Now,
yeah.
Me being the old school person that I am, I actually read the Return of the Jedi novel.
Right.
Like the actual full novel.
Right.
And yes, there
the bot is out.
Not put in the novel. Oh,
no.
Damn. But the novel has actually more of an introductory to why Luke Skywalker's path over than anything else. And why he chose to have the dark, the whole dark epitome around him.
No, and I agree with that. But the problem is, it's just like Destiny 2 for me, or like Destiny 1, I say. We know that the story's out there, but why isn't it in the movie that 90% of the people are going to watch?
Yeah.
Because they want you to keep on guessing and using, everything that you learned so far to piece the pieces of the puzzle.
You realize they even they changed the origins behind lightsabers now.
Yeah, they built the full movie.
Yeah, they destroyed the whole formula. Lightsabers back then weren't changing colors because of no damn your emotion or you're just
nope.
No, that's exactly what
they were given. They were given to you. They were given to you. What you focused on at the academy. If you were a regular Jedi Knight that was just good in combat, you were given a blue lightsaber by default. If you were strong in the Force, you were given a green one.
Well,
and if you were someone who used the dark and the light, you were given a purple.
And once you became a Jedi Master, you can build your own lightsaber and make your own hill in your own color.
No, that's not true. You all honestly need to go back and play the video game Knights of the Old Republic.
No. See, you're listening. You're thinking of all the stuff that Disney retconned out of the series. They said none of that is canon anymore. No, that stuff is out of the canon now.
It's out of the canon novel.
No, not the canon novel.
The only thing that got retconned was how the Force gets used. But the lightsaber thing, you build your own lightsaber.
No, you do.
They don't give you a lightsaber at first. They give you these different. They give you like staffs to learn with. Then you go out and you find that the saber again. It's like buying a car. They changed it,
bro. Because Darth Vader did not make his lightsaber. It was already given to him.
By who?
It was by Sidious. Sidious gave him this new lightsaber.
Gave him the red one.
Yeah, he was given the red lightsaber by Sidious. His lightsaber now they've done is that he went to a cave and he saw himself and then he just fucking changed it out of his rage and it turned red. It bled because they're saying that gems now bleed inside the sabers.
Yep.
So Darth Vader's red lightsaber he didn't build. I'm not going to be able to go in and find a novel where he built his red.
Oh, I guarantee you can find a novel, but is it a canon novel though? At this time?
Novel, no.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. Yeah, because Anakin's lightsaber was Obi-Wan took it from him on Mustafar, and they never said who gave him his red lightsaber. Yeah. It is implied that he built it. Because of the stone that's in there. That never shows him building it. It is just implied. Just like that's why I tell people are like, well, Luke Skywalker's lightsaber was always blue. I said, no, the one he built in Return of the Jedi was green. Luke would have been a counselor. Yeah. So so the lightsabers have always been red, orange, those are representative of anger. That has not changed.
Well, But I agree, but the fact that they changed canon on us and they're telling us something completely different
that we
now
already know. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, because I'm not disagreeing with you because everything you just said is factually true up until like 3-4 years ago.
Facts. They rewrit everything.
They went in and changed everything. Like it's that's why a lot of people are upset.
Like we just now are finding out that Darth Vader had a vacuum tank.
Right.
What?
the vac to take. We just now finding out that Darth Vader.
That's in the novels.
No, we just now find on the big screen and shit like that, and we're finding that out.
Well, that's in the novels.
Not everybody reads the novel. Not everybody reads the novel.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, that's the thing. That's not their fault. That's not the people making
reads the novel.
You're supposed to know that.
Well, that's also
Okay,
them picking and choosing. Well, that's also them picking and choosing what they want to be canon and not canon.
That's exactly what. Yeah, the novels are not all canon, but they things out of it.
What's that? Wow. That's like a damn Wookiee sound, but it was bodied.
No, they're fun, but it's but they cast it, and they're going to be able to put.
My bad, I farted. My bad.
So that's the main thing is they did not recast Carrie Fisher. They've recast Mark Hamill. There's rumors that you're going to see Yoda. So there's rumors, and you're going to have Lando Calrissian. You're going to have most of the big 3 or 4, whatever you want to call them. Of course, Han Solo's not there. So
they killed Han Solo off just so they can make a movie and kill him further.
Kill him further.
Yeah, well, in order for Harrison Ford to even be in that episode 7, he wanted the character to die. He wanted him to die in Empire Strikes Back. So JJ gave him what he wanted.
He wanted out a long time ago.
Yeah, he wanted out that shit.
Yeah, so they just gave him what he wanted. So
hell,
and
Bill Murray didn't think the Ghostbusters series become as iconic as it is.
True.
That is true.
No, God, please, no.
Who you gonna call?
This just lets me know that everybody is passionate about these franchises, and when they mess with them to the extent that they're messing with them is very disappointing.
You know what's the most disappointing thing to me? The most disappointing thing to me for The Last Jedi wasn't necessarily just like certain characters. It was the fact that Snoke. I was expecting so much more from Snoke.
Oh my god, dude! Yes.
Because you remember the rumor? I know you heard this rumor. The rumor that we were going to have the black lightsaber finally be on the screen.
Yes.
And it was going to be.
Listen to what you just said, Ryan. Listen to what you just said. I was disappointed. The rumor was nothing was confirmed.
That doesn't stop my anticipation for the damn movie.
Oh no, yeah,
that doesn't kill my anticipation for the damn movie.
I mean, everybody has some type of anticipation.
Everybody goes into everything with either low, high, or mid expectations.
Yeah.
Going off of the Force Awakens, I went into that with very high expectations.
Yeah, exactly.
The Force Awakens was dope. I mean, come on, Kylo Ren did some crazy shit in the Force Awakens.
Well, it's just the fact that what J.J. Abrams set up in the Force Awakening and pretty much all got redid in Last Jedi was the disappointing thing to me. It's like they said that even when they went into it, they said that they were doing 3 separate stories. When has Star Wars been 3 separate stories? It was always a continuation of the story before it, and then Rian Johnson completely changed everything in the second one.
Okay, what did he change? What did he change so bad from 7 to 8? What changed?
Oh god,
the plot,
the plot out of the movie.
The whole premise of the movie changed.
All right, so the First Order destroys the Republic in Episode 7. In Episode 8, the First Order reigns supreme. There's nobody to oppose them. So that was continuation. Okay, so they continue that. They continue Rey training. They continue Rey training. They continue Rey trying to turn Kylo back like Jedi.
In the novel, Trivera, the black lightsaber means that you don't choose neither side. You don't see yourself as a Jedi, nor do you see yourself as a Sith. You just see yourself as a powerful, user of the Force.
Of the Force, yeah.
They're color coded, basically. They're basically each color represents something. Blue, regular Jedi Knight. Green means somebody who's strong in the Force, meaning that's why you see Yoda, who uses the Force to sustain him, even though he's at an old age. He's at 800 years old when he's fighting. When he fights Sidious the first time, so 800, 600 years old. But he's using the Force to sustain his body, to use him to flip and do all that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he has. Qui-Gon Jinn, another one who was good at the Force, also became Yoda's mentor while he was a Force ghost in terms of how to transcend into, a Force ghost. So
Yeah, that
that's
movie
what happens
is about-
when you're strong in the Force.
Yeah, that movie
Red
was
is mean. Red means hatred, basically. So
Yeah,
that's
anger,
what you see with the Sith. That's why there's red. Yellow is for your typical. I forgot what they call it. They're like guardians. I forgot the name of them. They're like guardian things. And going forth, so on. It changes. So
Yeah, that movie is about learning. Even though you fail, you can still learn. Luke cut himself off from the Force, therefore there's nothing around to balance the dark side. The Force seeks out a user. In this case, it's Rey. So now Rey is coming from the light side, even though she may have a dark side origin, and Kylo has a light side origin, and he is trying to practice the dark side of the Force. They balance each other out, which is what the movie is about.
you said
Just because you fail,
exclusive to those soldiers. I think so. They represent like some kind of royalty. I think that's how it works, like a royalty type of thing. They represent. Yeah, it is. It's lots of them. And obviously, everybody knows the infamous purple lightsaber. That right there, a lot of people do not understand why his lightsaber is purple. I'll break that down for you real quick. Basically, he used the dark side, but he maintained the light.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you have red and blue, you get purple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was extremely powerful.
Yeah, he actually beat Sidious. No, he beat Sidious.
Yeah, he got blindsided.
Yeah. He was too focused in the hatred to see the shift in the power between Anakin. That's what led to his hand getting chopped off and he died.
Yeah,
that's what happened because his fighting style used the dark energy to force the dark users' power against him.
Yeah,
and that's
why he beat him so fast.
Yeah,
and him killing him when he was unarmed. That's what a dark Force user does.
Yeah.
So even though it was Sidious, but he didn't have a weapon. So
even though some people say he strategically threw it out the window, I'm like, nah, he strategically threw that shot. He was fucked.
he was at Star Wars Celebration and he was wanting to come back. And they
guy who plays Sidious.
Yeah, no, the Samuel L. Jackson.
No, Sam, he's every time he goes to Star Wars Celebration, he always talks to people. It's like, hey, man, people come back all the time.
Hey, do y'all remember the bullshit rumors though? That was like the theories that was going around that Snoke was actually Mace Windu.
Yeah, all kind of bullshit. Yeah, and people use that shit. Remember when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. started? Remember they announced Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and people swore you were going to see Iron Man and Thor on TV, and that shit ended in 3 episodes, and all those channels went away. You know, that's what they're doing. So, you know, it's pathetic.
Garbage.
Oh shit, that's funny as hell. Some funny shit. Oh Lord. Let me get to these last 2 topics, man. You know,
funny.
This is a good time, though. This is, you know, we're just talking, guys. We're just talking. So
that's what you love about shows, man. Just
you gotta relax the time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a time off from the bullshit that's in this game.
Relax your mind. Let your conscience.
So looking at this one right here, okay, is anybody getting that Pokemon Pikachu or Eevee thing for the Switch?
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Okay, great. Well, the reason why I asked you this, it turns out there's no battles, and that's what they're telling me. It looks like there's no battles.
Nope, everything's through it's tied to Pokemon Go. Yeah,
it's all tied to Pokemon Go. The Pokeball that it comes with, or that you can buy separately, which ironically is like $30, $40. They charge you $60. That's absurd. But that little Pokeball that changes colors or interacts with the Pokemon and whatnot, you can use to obviously catch.
I kind of dig that.
And a lot of people, now I don't see people doing this cartoony shit. I don't see no grown ass mother of 2 or no grown ass dad taking the damn Pokeball out of his pocket, sinking it to his cell phone and like, here, have my Pikachu. I don't see no shit like that happening. But this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? From what I heard, there's no fucking combat whatsoever. What you see is what you get into in the forest. You know, when you see like Pokemons moving in the grass, there's no mystery Pokemons that will attack you. There's no random Pokemon. You know, like when you just go into the grass and then all of a sudden you'll automatically get attacked. Yeah. There's nothing like that. So, I don't.
So hold on. So you
Now,
mean to
yeah,
tell me?
and that's the weird part. That's what's going on because they said they did show. Yeah, I'm glad Vicky said it. They did show off co-op battles in the game though. So I don't know what's going on with this shit because they're saying there's no battles. So I don't know. This is weird. It's fucking weird. All right, this fault that quantum break failed. Oh shit. Trey said it's your fault. Quantum break failed.
It is. I got blamed today. So somebody blame me today.
Why don't you just buy the Infinity Gauntlet from the store? The store. Why don't you just go in the store and get that little Infinity Gauntlet that makes noise and then crush it in your hands? That's what I would have done. I mean, I would have been creative with it, but anyway, that whole thing, you know what I'm saying? This whole Pokemon joint, that's what you're going to get. The next one, which will come out the year after, that will be the traditional Pokemon. That will be the one that falls into the traditional ways of Pokemon, where some shit will be locked to certain ones, which I never understood that logic whatsoever. But some Pokemon will be locked on certain ones, and then you'll have the events and such to be part of to grab these other Pokemon. And that's what they have for the new one. No talks of innovation whatsoever for the new one, though. It just really does feel like they're being a little lazy. It's going to be the same, formula that you see on the 3DS. So,
but who are we kidding though, Ryan? You know goddamn well the motherfuckers are going to buy that shit in the masses,
Pokemon is Pokemon. That is just the go-to game when it comes to a portable. That's the main reason the Vita really got slaughtered, aside from the overpriced memory cards and accessories. You know what I'm saying? The Vita lost because it didn't have a massive game that could really bring them into the market and appease to everybody. If you look at the PSP, oh my god,
it had a big library, man.
There were so many great games on the PSP, so many great games. So it's hard to say. Really,
it's hard. I mean, right now, the crowning jewel for Sony is the PSVR. That's where they're really emphasizing their whole marketing strategy in terms of thinking outside the box. As for hardware, for handhelds, it's looking very weak because even Nintendo's having a hard time with the handhelds right now too. Since they released the Switch, the Nintendo DS variants, they're not selling as well as they did before. The Switch.
Nintendo said that they weren't going to. Nintendo said those handhelds weren't going to.
They're fucking cannibalizing each other with that system.
Yeah.
It's a crime though that I just noticed too. With Smash Bros. Yeah. I remember back in the day when Smash Bros. Came out, we were hit with a trailer. We saw a little bit, and then we had that sense of mystery of who was in the game. And we bought it, and we were just blown away by the rosters and the bosses and shit like that. Yeah. You notice how they spoiled everything.
Yep, pretty much.
No sense of mystery in this damn game.
Because it's a port. It's not really a full new Smash Bros.
They conveniently said,
"Oh, you're talking about the new Smash? Oh, yeah. Fuck that game."
Yeah, and then they conveniently said all your your little damn what's the names will carry over. Those little fucking DLC show. I forgot the name of it.
Can we please stop with the goddamn excuse that the Switch is fucking better to fucking on the go and shit like that, dude? You're playing the same fucking game.
Yeah.
On the go. Whether you're sitting on a bench, sitting on your fucking chair in a restaurant, it does not matter. The game's not going to change.
Yeah,
it's the exact same game.
Like this,
it's just now you're in a different environment. Whipty fucking dude a day.
There were just so many unrealistic scenarios. For example, like somebody being a shitty pet owner by sitting on the bench while his dog is running away. He's throwing shit at the dog saying fetch, but he's not even paying attention to the fucking dog. So the dog ran to the street, he'd be fucked. But shit like that, now obviously playing the damn thing on the airplane, sure, I can see that happening. That makes sense. But if you're going to the damn basketball court, there's no way in hell you taking no Switch with you to no basketball court and you guys are playing.
That shit will get stolen so goddamn fast.
When it gets stolen so fast, people be laughing at you like, what the fuck are you doing here? See, I knew he's got on basketball shorts. Y'all look like you're ready to play ball. Yeah,
I'm playing basketball at the same time I'm playing Bayonetta.
Nah, man, not doing none of that.
Fuck out of here, dude, with that bullshit.
So when I saw the gameplay for Doom on the Switch, I knew what was happening.
Hey man, it's like the fucking it's like the SNES all over again, right?
And then with the way Nintendo's going on about with the Switch is actually phasing out their handheld flagship. Like it's phasing it out little by little. So that I think that's one of the main reasons why they're stating that they're not going to make another next gen DS because they already see where the potential selling spot for the Switch is at, and that's with that crowd that owned the previous handhelds. Shit, I mean, I'll do the same thing too if I was Nintendo. You know what? I'm gonna make a hybrid which does both. This way, I can capitalize both ways.
But I would have done it the right way. I would have had some way of just like doing it without sacrificing the basic shit that's needed.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Like I see your sentiments where they're at,
like
and
a
I
legit storage in this motherfucker. This shit, the way this shit is going.
I mean, you got Samsung phones that can literally you could put almost close to 500 gigabytes of SD memory into them.
Yeah,
and the SD cards don't cost that much anymore. Why overcharge for SD cards? Why? What's the whole purpose? Just because you put
because
a Nintendo
it's fucking
brand?
Nintendo. That's why.
Yeah, the Nintendo brand. But the funny part about
no, I'm being serious. They get away with overcharging people for everything, man. They have been doing that for fucking for the longest time.
There's always that bias for Nintendo. Nintendo just gets away with shit.
And what's the funny part about it, though, Fatal? That those proprietary SD cards that they sell from the Nintendo side, they only work with the Switch. Now, if you put an outside vendor SD card, it won't read it at all.
Yeah, it's just like Sony with the Vita with the PS Vita cards and shit.
Yeah, it won't read it. It'll tell you that you have to use a branded SD card.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it has a
wow, Nintendo, congratulations.
Because it has a specified I think code number in the chip that actually lets them know that it's an actual Nintendo based product, which is like I find that to be the most very stupid shit ever. Yeah.
Because I have a scan disc in one and I have the ADATA card in another, unless the ADATA one is considered a Nintendo one. I don't know.
Nintendo, man.
I mean, you never know.
Who the fuck's gonna play Payday 2 on the Switch on the go?
Not many people, bro.
Well, I mean, no. Then again, don't keep in mind not many people are buying third-party content on the Switch anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I don't know why you would.
Right?
I'm serious. I don't know.
No. I'm not mean. I don't mean that as a joke.
Oh no. I'm just saying. I got into an argument with a lot of people in my Discord about that, and they were talking about like how developers are not at fault for the games that they put on the Switch, and they're blaming it just on the hardware, which I can understand. But man, developers, if your game ain't gonna work on that system, why are you even bringing it to it? It's like you're making your game look worse than it needs to look by bringing it on weaker platforms, and I just don't get that.
You know what's is just the same thing as I was saying, bro. Is the selling point for the Switch? They wanna since they know that the Switch has a profitable following now. They're gonna capitalize on that, and they're gonna make sure to make it an emphasis to port the games onto the Switch to make it, relevant. And at the same time,
here's what pisses me off about the Switch, right? Because I loved the original Wii. I know a lot of people don't care for the whole entire motion controls, whatever the case may be, but the main reason why I like that console and why I loved it so much during fucking the 360 era was the fact that it was a console that I could put next to my 360 that's guaranteed to give me a different, unique experience, right? Now, the Wii U itself, outside from third parties not technically being there, they have the first party games, whatever you want to call it. We all buy Nintendo consoles for first party wise. That's just a fucking given fact. However, with the Switch now, you still get your Nintendo greatness, but now you're getting all these third party fucking multiplats that the majority of people don't give a flying fuck about. They'll get excited for it, but then when the game comes out, they ain't playing it. I want like unique third party shit on there, man. Like something like what the Wii offers. That way I can have two different consoles that are gonna give me two entire different experiences.
Yeah.
Because Microsoft and Sony Microsoft is limited because Sony, you know what I mean? It just Yeah,
because that's another thing too. Like people don't understand, like with the whole resolution thing with the Xbox One X, you have these dudes on Twitter still talking about third multiplat games playing better on the X because they look better. Now, I'm gonna say it this way: if they was to port Battlefield 1 onto the Switch, if they was to port it onto the Xbox One, if they was to port it onto the damn PC, if they was to port it onto any other console, what's the difference? It's still Battlefield 1. So stop it with this whole like it just makes no sense.
Here's another thing you got to take in mind too as well, Carlos. Man, remember, fucking in Japan, Resident Evil 7 got released on the Switch, but it's through a streaming cloud server, man.
Cloud streaming.
Which I fucking dude. When that shit got announced, man, I lost my shit.
From IGN though, they was running it on like some high speed gigabit internet, make it see like a game runs perfect, but it doesn't.
No, when that news broke, man, about Capcom releasing that in Japan, fucking as like a Japan only game, but through a cloud service, dude, I was laughing so fucking hard, man. Because not only does the game suck, but on top of that too, as well, the fact that the console's just incapable of running games like that. And man, I remember a lot of people saying, "Oh, yeah, they could port over Resident Evil 7 to the Switch." Bitch.
No, Resident Evil 7 is a great game, but the fact that they even came
it's not.
Decision is ridiculous. You say Resident Evil 7 is not a good game?
No, it is not a good game.
Oh god, oh god. Yeah.
I haven't played it.
You didn't play Resident Evil 7 with the first the first person version?
Is it Biohazard or something like that? No,
it wasn't the perspective. Because that's not the first time Resident Evil's ever took that route. Survivor did it first. But here's the thing. The reason what pissed me off about that game, and I've explained this before in the past, it's not that I hate the game outright, is that I hate the game for the way Capcom treated it because there was no lore involved in that game. And the little lore that was there was so pitiful, it literally made me want to fucking beat somebody up, man, because I was that fucking pissed. Because lore in Resident Evil for me is a highlight for me. That's why I play these games. Which is why RE2 remake. The lore is. The universe is I'm weird that way, but that's what I've always thrived on.
I understand. I get you.
Seven, fucking granted, I will admit to the fact that, it does take players back on the old school survival horror mansion kind of feel, whatever you want to call it. Then they added Saw. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking there, Capcom, dumb fucks. But anyways, the thing at the end of the day is that 7 sucks to me because it's not a proper Resident Evil game. And that Chris Redfield wannabe looking ass motherfucker, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that trash.
I didn't play that version of the DLC. Did he look bad or something like that? Was it bad?
Does he say 808? Because that's my favorite line in Resident Evil of all time.
Yeah.
So, wait.
I remember
story was trash and the fucking characters were unlikable, man.
Yeah, I remember Shiva.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the most pointless fucking part during the history of Resident Evil. That bitch pissed me off.
I remember a couple of times.
Every time I got overwhelmed, I just kept hearing, "Help me! I need help!" You don't get the man.
That
bitch. You suck at playing the game.
Nah, remember.
Fuck you, Wi-Fi.
Remember.
Fuck you, Wi-Fi.
Remember doing the mission where you have to get out the pit full of the crocodiles?
Yeah.
That was the most asinine moment in that game because every time.
Wait, you know, 5?
Yeah. 5.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I like that part.
Every time. I remember playing that part, and it was just like, you know what? I'm done with this. I am not playing.
Here's a fun fact, though. Here's something funny. Maybe you might be able to see where I'm going with this.
I was confused by that fucking part because I went to the left side. I'm okay. Look, I got to go in the water, cross the river. As soon as I got in the fucking water, I got eaten.
What's your dumbass? But anyway, here's the thing. With 5, right? 5. No, hold on. Hear me out, because I'm gonna blow everybody's mind with this shit. 5 played it fucking safe because they copied literally fucking almost the exact same formula as fucking 4. For example, 4, you go into a village, right? You're walking around, it's lonely, and all of a sudden, fucking next thing you know, you get swarmed by villagers, right? What happens in fucking 5? Everything's all mellow, everything's all slow and shit, dude. Next thing you know, you get bombarded by fucking so many goddamn motherfuckers, including an Axeman. A lot of the set pieces are identical to 5. Identical.
Yeah.
Which is actually a good point.
Shiva, let me get this out the way. Shiva was a cool character. I just hated her fucking AI in the game.
Yeah, the AI.
No, her AI was pretty bad.
Her AI
was pretty bad.
It got on my nerves. Every time, like, you got to focus your attention away from her and go and defend yourself and take down these enemies who are just, like, cluttering the screen. She always goes, help. I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah, and it was, like, too much backtracking and too much, you want to progress in the game, but it was just like, nah. And
sometimes backtracking in the game is okay, but sometimes you can overdo it. For example, one of my favorite Alien games does backtracking. That's Alien Isolation.
Garbage.
There's a lot of backtracking in Alien Isolation.
What was I going to say? But 5 definitely plays a very key, important part, though, as far as like the lore and the story goes, due to the fact that it takes place in the exact resort location.
Resident Evil 4 was trash or overrated? Resident
Evil 4 was not overrated. Resident Evil 4 is not overrated.
Resident Evil 4 was actually one of the definitive moments in gaming.
Maybe people hate it. Or people are hating on it because it started that trend where they mixed action a lot.
No. But let's be real here. 4 was successful because Leon Kennedy was the main character and everybody fucks with Leon.
Yeah.
He fucked Chris fucking Redfield.
Yeah.
Secondly,
I think you need to fix your Wi-Fi.
It was the first game.
Biden, bro.
The first game within that Sescally overhauled with the game.
Beto, you're biting.
Played, and it was so well as mine.
Yeah, Elizabeth. Okay. Yeah. Resident Evil 4, though, it blended the
Wi-Fi
two
garbage
of action plus horror by perfect with the series.
It was. It's not.
Yo, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Garuda is
fucking
not
Wi-Fi
thrash.
sucks.
It's not thrash. You know why? Because it actually introduced a true over-the-head third-person perspective view that we really wanted to see in Resident Evil.
I didn't like the quick time event type of shit though that just randomly occurred.
Yeah, like that.
I didn't like that shit.
That's the only thing.
I'm just glad that they didn't take the beta footage of what Resident Evil 4 was originally supposed to be.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about though, because I'm talking about the shit that happens in the actual cutscenes, like when you're going against was it Craven or what's that fucking name? That dude's name?
Craven.
Was it Craven?
Krauser.
Yeah.
Krauser.
No, it wasn't Craven. It was Krauser. Well, you go against Krauser.
Motherfucker, what?
Knife, and you have the knife fight with him, which I ain't gonna lie, was a dope ass fight. But I'm saying the knife fight, like you gotta press.
Yeah, it was a dope ass fight for quick time events for sure.
Yeah. I ain't really feel like that. But
that scene alone, Ryan, is better than anything fucking Rise Center Rome does.
No.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? When they tried to replicate that in the movie, like that scene with Ada Wong versus Leon in Resident Evil 4, where she does a little front flip and kicks the gun out of his hand.
Yep.
They tried to do that with the movie, and then they had the nerve to put Leon Kennedy in there, and the dude did not look anything like Leon.
Nope.
Yeah, he was badly casted.
That's terrible. No. You want to know somebody who was badly casted? Chris Redfield was badly casted.
Yeah, do we need that guy from Prison Break?
Yeah. Look nothing like Chris Redfield. But they put him in there.
Yeah, Scotty Savage. Code Veronica.
Yeah, Code Veronica was the shit.
Was one of the best side story based Resident Evils because it really just goes after Resident Evil 2.
Hey, y'all remember Resident Evil Outbreak?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
the prequel, man. The prequel.
That game was so fucking I don't know, man. It was so hard in certain sections.
It was hard, but it was addicting as fuck because you just trying to figure out how the fuck to get to this part. Especially a little sludge-looking thing, a little snake-looking fucking.
Oh man, I hated
it. It was like leeches or whatever on the fucking dude.
I hated that shit.
Hate that motherfucker. Oh my god! But I found out how you beat him. You got to fucking lure him into the little heat room or something like that.
Yep.
It's just weird, but that's how games were, man. This shit was, man.
Yeah, no, gaming back in 2002 to 2005 to pre-2006 was actually great.
Oh, are you kidding me, dude? You know, even on PC had a lot of highlights during those fucking years. Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of great games, but now it's like everything is being... If it's not playing at 4K, it's not good enough. Like
bitches need to expand their fucking variety. That's all I'm going to say, man.
They do.
No,
don't be scared to play something out of your comfort league, bitches.
And the thing is with me, like, I collected so many fucking games in my time that I really could care less about resolution right now. I just want to see actual game lore, like things that'll make me feel that this game is worth my time and my entertainment. That is where I'm basing everything else at. Like at this moment, Sony is providing that lore with the certain titles that they're releasing.
Yeah.
And that is where next gen is going to play a crucial part for Sony as well. Are they going to capitalize with the same formula, or are they going to up the ante a little bit in terms of, of story development and character development? That kicker is that for next gen. I could care less about resolution, man. Seriously, I really could care less. Just give me a game that has great mechanics, great storytelling, and overall great replay value. I could care
fucking
less.
preach, Carlos, man. Fucking preach, buddy.
I can safely say that everybody on here is just going to get Resident Evil 2 remastered.
Oh yeah, hell
yeah.
Okay, then. Good. Yeah, I just want to throw it out there. Everybody wants that.
Fucking what?
Bro,
now what about now? What if I'm gonna throw this out here because I gotta throw this out here because that's how bad this gen has become. But what if there is microtransactions in that fucking game?
I'm gonna be pissed.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. It depends on what they are.
Oh,
I don't want
if it's just costumes, then I sure the fuck
no. I'm talking pure microtransactions, like them locking like missions and shit like that.
You shut your mouth right now.
That's part of the game.
Ryan, please don't distract.
Yeah, don't. Why you got what, motherfucker? Now you got me fucking worried, bitch.
Don't say no shit like that, man. It's got to be. That's not
want to do that because they tried to do that with Crash Bandicoot and it didn't work.
I know, but stop feeding the fire, man.
They were
actually no. What Capcom's gonna do is, man, they're just gonna link it up with their fucking ReNet website that they've been utilizing for the last couple iterations of games.
Good point.
That's what they're gonna do because like, a lot of that stuff you can get like a lot of like money and some of that like off that website and just at least for Revelations 2 that is.
Yeah, that's what I'm hyped for.
Which that's another game that's awesome, by the way, too, as well. Fuck you guys for fucking shitting on that game.
Yeah, after Spider-Man, I got Resident Evil, and then, of course, I got Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us Part 2, so I got a good amount
so that's it, 4 games? That's it?
Oh, and I got more. Got Anthem.
Well, please do tell.
Of course, the new Assassin's Creed that I'm thinking about getting.
Garbage.
Motherfucker, you are. I'm going to choke you.
Bro,
force choke.
So I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan of Assassin's Creed.
From Rogue One, where dude just turns around, he starts just choking. Like that's what the fuck I want to do right now. Just like,
bro. I'm gonna, on the Microsoft side, I am looking forward for that Gears of War 5. Like I am really intrigued with this game.
Yeah.
Yo, same here, man. Same here.
I really want to fucking play it.
Yeah,
I just
got co-op that bitch up there, Carlos. You and me, bro.
Yeah, Gears 4's got my support there. The Fungal Pop one, no.
We're not doing none of that side shit. I wanna see this damn fucking story, bro. Because just the way as how everything is just going, conclude. I hope this one goes out with a banger, even if it's the last one.
Hey, Robert, you ain't lying though. You ain't lying. That's just gonna be on PC for me.
Oh no,
I'm not picking.
Yo, Rob, you already know where I'm going.
You already know. That's just good.
You know where I'm going with this. But aside from the PC, debate, it has to offer in terms of the whole chronology of the story. Like I really am really entranced with the lead part of the female character. Like I really want to see.
Yeah. I like the fact that like it's more of a personal story now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not like a group story like the original ones. I kind of like that direction, man, because that's gonna just make things a lot more interesting with that game, man.
Yes.
Good question from Vid Kid. He said, "Do you think Resident Evil 3 remake will be treated as a standalone game and expansion for Resident Evil 2?"
I think it's going to be an expansion. I think it's definitely going to be an expansion because, truth be told, I mean, it just would make more sense to make it an expansion given the fact that it takes place in around the same time period as 2.
Yeah.
It's like an hour before. It's an hour before 2 actually does start. And to me, fucking, that would just make more sense. To make it into a standalone game? No. Give me a goddamn expansion. I'll play it.
Okay.
I just want that remake fucking now, goddamn it. It's pissing me off. The fuck I wait till fucking January.
Say a standalone. Or not standalone, but expansion. I don't think it's going to be a standalone.
Yeah. Same thing I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be it. The reason why is Capcom is Capcom.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait, yo! I can't wait to see what Nemesis is gonna look like, dude.
was super fucking lazy with a game that a lot of people. I remember this game was the shit when I was a kid. Y'all remember Smash Bros? I'm not Smash, but Marvel's Capcom.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all remember how many fucking hours we used to play in that fucking game in the arcades and shit?
Yeah, not as much as Street Fighter, but Marvel's Street Fighter.
I used to spend my lunch money to go to the arcades around where I used to live at by Rari Avenue, just to play some damn Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, like literally. they got all the opportunity in the world to put in even more characters. They did put Black Panther in there. He was well done. But if you look at the main roster, it was all the same moves from the previous one, and they just added some new guys. That's it. And the main guys they added were for the Marvel Cinematic Universe with the Infinity Stones. It's like y'all are just a joke right now.
No, for me, it wasn't Marvel vs. Capcom. For me, it was Marvel vs. Street Fighter. That was like my go-to fighting game when I was a kid.
Hell yeah, man, bro!
Wolverine and Ken, man, were my homies.
For the love of Christ, I don't know who do I have to get in touch with. Just give me a Capcom versus SNK 3.
Yes,
give me a Capcom versus SNK 3. That's what I want. I want that.
Bro,
you don't have no idea how bad I want that, guys. I want
to play some Rugal, man. God Rugal, just to shit.
Oh my god! And yeah, there's so many different forms of Rugal now and Akuma. They could incorporate that into the new one.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
And Akuma has some dope ass finishers. The same thing goes with Rugal. I think Rugal had the edge. His shit was just more visual.
Nah, he was more fire. Nah, he was vicious, bro. Rugal was vicious.
That shit where he grabs you and the souls come out of the ground and just fuck you up, and he starts slamming you to the walls.
Oh my god. Nah, that was an epic game. I remember when I first bought it on my PS2. I went to GameStop. I bought that shit for like about $15.
Good luck.
And I was like, "What? $15? No, I'm grabbing this. Let's go."
Yeah, I played it. Hey, Chili, I have accepted the fact that game will never see the light of day again. I've accepted it. I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't think it'll happen.
I think I might as well rebuy it, man. Because I sold
rebuy it just for my future and just live off the nostalgia. I don't think he'll ever return. I don't. Yeah. I can say that with like no doubts whatsoever. The reason why, it's just by the way things have happened. The game had an opportunity to be returned by Microsoft, and they turned it down. So, it's sad. Really is sad. But anything else? Anybody else got any questions on anything else they want to ask?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I do got one.
Go right ahead.
That so EA came out and announced that the Origin Access Premiere is starting next week. What do y'all think about that?
Oh god.
So you get $15.
I'm sorry, say that again.
So Origin Access Premiere. So anybody that has EA Access, you'll automatically be downgraded to a basic member, but you'll still keep all of the privileges that you have now for the same price point throughout the year. The EA Access Premiere is going to be $15 a month or $100 for the year. You still get all the benefits as EA Access gave you, but you get unlimited play on all EA games going forward, as long as you're a member. What do y'all think?
That's some straight up bullshit, man.
Yeah, this is why I'm against the whole service bullshit.
Yeah, because that
goddamn guru is shit. I get your point, dude. I get your point. But as far as this EA shit, do you mean fuck EA, the ants?
No, EA is just the king of shady bullshit. So I'm not surprised by this at all.
See, now I agree, but I'm of two minds of it. It depends on if you're an EA fan or if you like EA games. I'm gonna play Battlefield 5, and Anthem comes out in what's that, February? So $100. If you know you're gonna buy those two games, it's not a bad deal to actually sign up for the service, because then you'll get access to all EA games for the year versus just buying two separate ones. And if you buy it at the right time, we all know that there's always a new EA game like Battlefield or Battlefront that comes out every October and November. So you'll pretty much just save yourself on 3 games by just doing that. But it really just comes down to if you are an EA fan and like their games or not. So it's not horrible, but I can see this is what we were talking about a couple of shows ago. It's starting to go in the direction that no one wants it to go in, and we're going there faster than people think we're going to get there.
Right.
Yeah, they are. They are going to go. They are going to try to head to that route. And to tell you the truth, man, like If that's the case, I'm gonna try to cancel my damn EA Origins account then, because I am not having that kind of fucking pay service for no reason. Like, really doesn't make no sense.
Agreed. I guess we'll just go to the chat for any other questions. And y'all good? Y'all go with that? We'll answer a few more questions from the chat. One question I got here from Jacob. Do you think Crackdown 3 will be canceled? I'm going to say yes.
What do you think is going to happen if they cancel it, though? Like,
nothing.
Backlash
nothing. It's already dead.
Yeah, as much as I hate to say that, you're absolutely right.
Motherfucker, man, that game is coming out. Shut your pie hole.
No, I think the game's still coming out too, but I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft did cancel it, and I also wouldn't be surprised if people just didn't talk about it.
Yeah, guys, go ahead and post your questions in the chat. We're going to answer those real quick. What do you guys think about Dead or Alive 6? Dead or Alive 6, actually, I think it's okay.
Titty physics.
Yeah, look good.
Titty physics.
Titty physics.
Be like, I'm mixed about it. I'm not too hyped for it.
Yeah, they
just being
kind of. I don't know. They went over the top with Dead or Alive with the whole volleyball shit.
Yeah, they could do
it. Speaking of volleyball, y'all remember
Titty
that
physics.
Y'all remember that god awful fucking movie for Dead or Alive? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was very horrible, bro.
Oh my god. They had the dude who was an obvious stunt double doing the fucking mixed martial arts when the dude had sunglasses on.
Oh,
titty physics.
It had me weak.
Let's move on to the next topic. You know, funny about no Dead or Alive, man. Dead or Alive is a good game, but only play when you have the original PS2 or the Dreamcast on Xbox. That was when Dead or Alive.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. What? There's no titty physics in fucking DOA 6.
Nah, I think they.
Nah, they're flat chested. They don't move.
Oh, then that series is dead to me then.
Yeah, they don't move. They're flat. They don't even bounce.
Yep, that series is now officially dead to me.
Oh, there you go. That's where his attention's at, people. Titty physics.
Nah, I'd rather just get it for the original consoles. That's it. Just get it for the PS2, Xbox OG, or if you still have a Dreamcast, get it for the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, man. Yeah.
Oh shit! I can't. This is crazy. What is it? Looking forward to playing Battlefield. Is anybody
fucking so goddamn crazy with the Dreamcast?
Is anybody even getting Battlefield in the chat?
I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna play.
I am, but not day one though.
Not day one. Okay.
No.
You getting it, Forte? Battlefield? No, he's probably
He's on mute.
He's probably putting that PC still. Oh, he's probably marveling over that PC.
Fuck it.
Consider Carl. Or there you go. Yeah, you getting that?
Wife was talking to me. Are we doing outro?
No. You getting that Battlefield?
Oh yeah, I'm getting the Battlefield. I mean, the thing is, I'm a huge Battlefield fan, and I have to have a shooter that's going to at least give me something to do this holiday.
Okay.
And that's the main reason I will get it. Outside of that, I'm more interested in what they're going to do with Battle Royale than what Call of Duty is going to do, because I think if any of these studios can probably do it right, it would be Battlefield, because they're used to the open environments with warfare and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be more interesting to see what they do. I really don't give a care about what they're doing with the, whole movement with females in games and stuff. I mean, I just want to play the game because I just like playing.
I don't really care. I don't care about
that.
Good. I'm on board.
Yeah, as long as the game is good, I don't care. And the only thing I'm disappointed with is the fact that it's not modern military, and I just need them to hurry up and go back to that, because that's the ones that I enjoy the most. But I'm definitely going to get it.
Okay. So since you guys all pretty much said you're getting Battlefield, are any of you getting the Call of Duty for the Battle Royale show?
Hell no. That shit is in the garbage can.
So none of your opinions changed?
No.
Nah, man. That's fucking. I'm not supporting a game that's gonna give me a half-assed done game and only support what's trending right now. I like Battle Royale games when I have people to play with.
Right.
But the thing is that battle royale games, it's very niche, man. Like you only do one thing only. Just
you know what's funny? The reason why I said
die
that, I
and
know
then
it's like they've
respawn.
been in this futuristic bullshit trend for a long time. They never once thought of time travel and going back and making this shit back to what it should be.
Yeah, like it should just go back to the roots, man. Just go back to the
They
roots.
could have went back in time and redid what they fucked up at when they killed Ghost.
Yeah, man, because that shit was just like
you're poster boy because Ghost was the shit.
Oh, no,
Hey, Ghost was awesome.
Now I'm saying the character Ghost, they could have brought Ghost back.
Dude, those were the best
Oh, you know about the character? I was talking about the game.
Fuck you. That game was shit.
Oh no, that game was shit.
Man, fuck you, ho.
Fuck
That
you.
game was trying to be. That game was.
You know what? I will personally pay you $200 fucking if you get in the game right now and actually get into a like legit playable fucking game where everybody's moving around in COD Ghosts.
Let me download it tonight and I'll prove you wrong.
Ain't nobody moving in COD Ghosts. They all camp.
I move around, bitch, because that's how I play the game.
They don't. They sit in grass and shit.
But they do that shit every fucking Call of Duty. That's nothing different.
Not to the extreme of COD Ghost. COD Ghost is literally made for that level of play.
Oh god, man! Then you can say the exact same thing for the first Modern Warfare, dude, because there were a lot more maps that were bigger.
Yeah, but I can say that about Modern Warfare. But you know what I can also say about the first Modern Warfare? The level design was great, where I can fucking fix that and go around and fucking kill these dudes.
Yeah.
Like
and
COD the same thing in Ghost 2 as well.
So many choke points in COD Ghost where one faggot can sit in a tree, one corner, whatever, and hold it down, not move.
Yeah, I hated that shit.
Yeah,
man, I never had that problem playing Ghost, man.
In the prison tower, which is literally the tower, and go 50-1.
Damn.
Never came across that problem. I fucking do very, very well in Ghost, man.
I bet because you camp like a little fucking bitch.
I don't camp. I don't camp. I never stop moving. I never stop moving, dude.
I was great at COD Ghost.
No, it's because I know fucking the corners on the obvious spots where campers are going to be.
Yeah, you know.
So I always get the upper hand.
Oh, wait, you say you know the obvious corners. There's too many fucking corners for you to know every one of them.
Yeah, but I can see those from a mile away.
No, you can't.
So I can easily avoid those. I can easily
not in COD Ghost.
I can actually use those blind spots to my advantage to get around my opponent.
Not
what you do in COD, man.
Do you know what a blind spot is? These choke points are. These choke points meaning there's no way around.
Now, if you want to talk about a bad fucking Call of Duty game, look at fucking Black Ops 3, man.
Yeah,
Black Ops 3 was a terrible, and I mean fucking terrible Call of Duty game.
You know what's funny about Black Ops 3? You might can bitch about the powers and all this shit. Black Ops 3 at least is playable.
Hey, so is Ghosts. So is Ghosts.
No, the fuck it's not.
Oh hell yeah, it is, bro. Because I played it several fucking. I had that dude. I'll download it tonight. I'll download it tonight. When I go to bed.
My problem with Ghost was the fact that they tried to be Battlefield 4, and that was the problem with that.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? They're not even trying to be Battlefield. The maps are just big. They're just too big for the casual Call of Duty audience. That's the problem. The maps, and that's
fuck those people. Fuck those casual fucking douche nuggets.
So okay. Forte. I think you can agree with me immediately. You know that castle level in fucking Ghost?
Always going back to the castle map.
No, you said fuck the casual, right? For the map size.
Oh no, that was Camp City, bro.
I'm saying that's Camp City.
Castle is the worst offender.
First of all, okay, how big is that map? Guys,
that was Camp City, bro. I could literally literally camp with a sniper all day.
You would have had a point fatal. In terms of like Ghost being playable, if Ground War was the base premise for every single game mode for that game, because that game with those maps are too big for 6v6.
Yeah, they were.
Bro, literally,
I never had a problem with that game at all. Period,
all
man.
you literally would have to do, like in the castle area, there was one specific spot where you could just camp and snipe the shit out of people all day.
Facts. It was by the water. You can just hide by the water.
That's it.
Have a legit overview of the fucking map.
Bro, all I needed was just a damn overpowered sniper with a good scope.
Yeah, that's all you. Yo, I swear to God, bro. That's why I'm challenging Fatal right now to get on that shit as you post actual gameplay.
I will download it tonight. You're
not gonna find nobody moving, especially when you get to the castle. Ain't nobody gonna be moving in the castle.
All right. All right, I'll record video clips of it, man.
Embarrassment. I promise you, nobody is going to move in COD Ghost. That's how bad it is. Are you dudes moving like sitting in spots with thermal? That's all they do. They sit with thermal.
Best Call of Duty ever. God damn it, is Modern Warfare 2. Damn it. Let's end this shit.
Man, oh man.
Modern Warfare 2 was the best one. Fuck that.
No, 3 was good, man. I really enjoyed 3 too as well.
No.
3 was okay.
Yo, man, I like my PP91, dude. Fuck you. That gun was awesome. No, I will agree. The maps in Modern Warfare 3 were shit. I will agree with you on that.
No, the most iconic one is MW2. The best.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was good. Modern Warfare was too. Well, outside from that Afghanistan map, because that map was garbage.
The only problem with MW2 was that exploit with the one-man army in the new tube. That was the only problem.
Yeah, I hated. I hated
that. And that fucking rock glitch. That rocket glitch that people would use in the Afghanistan map.
Yeah, man, I hated that shit.
But 2 was good though. 2 had some like awesome fucking maps, man.
He said motherfuckers are toasting marshmallows and go. That's exactly what they were doing. They talk all
motherfucker, then those people will fear my ass, OBJ.
Bro, when they get in the lobby with you, and they see your fucking your kill death ratio. They see you're a beast, like you have like a damn near a 3.0 KD. They immediately just result to camping. They don't move.
Yeah.
Don't move.
I see that in every Call of Duty game.
Yeah, bro. Here's the thing. Man. There was a counter to that in the previous ones. Better map design.
Yeah.
Yeah,
make you move design. Around, yes. Man.
Better map design can eliminate camping immediately, especially when you have proper map design, where it doesn't rely on one specific area that has all this traffic that comes through that area. Yeah, it can easily be fixed.
All right, but I'll take your challenge. I'll download it tonight. Yeah. If there's people playing it, I'll play it.
Raging. This is going to be funny, guy. There's not going to be no camp or no people moving in that game. I promise you. It's going to like when I tell you, like, no, you know what's funny? I don't like this chick at all. What's her name? Tina Palacios, who made COD Ghost. I do not like her at all. Like, she ruined the game for me. But you know one thing she got right? She got that name like on point. It's called COD Ghost. Let me tell you why it's called COD Ghost. Because when you get in there, you don't hear
no. Oh, Jesus. Spare me that fucking trash talk, bro.
No. Unless you have a good ass pair of headphones like I do, I can hear footsteps. You ain't going to hear no damn gunfire in that fucking game. I promise you.
Oh, yeah, you will.
You ain't going to hear no gunfire. You're going to hear it done, but.
I mean, bro, all I got to say is this.
No
Modern Warfare 2 had the best sniper rifle set in the whole damn COD series. It was the damn intervention. I don't care what anybody fucking tells me. That was the go-to sniper rifle for quickscope, and I will still use that bitch to this day. Even if
I remember when quickscoping before it became this shit where it's like super easy. I remember it took skill to actually quickscope with Black Ops 1.
Hell yeah, bro.
That was the shit back then. I was like, you know what?
Oh, Black Ops 1 was so good, man.
I think I have one. I think I might go back into my PS3 and I might just try to dig up that file where I did the most epic axe, across the map axe throw and got the game winner for that shit. Oh my god!
I still remember that one fucking video I saw on the day because I remember they introduced the community thing where you can post your videos.
Yeah,
I remember a dude threw a tomahawk at the start of the game in Search and Destroy. It was during that map with the little map where the middle of it opens. And it closes. You can open it from the bottom. He threw the fucking knife, his little tomahawk across the map, and it landed on a propane tank and killed 6 people. Killed the whole team.
God damn, that's an epic kill.
I was like, damn. It said what? 6 kills.
You remember the witnessing montages for Modern Warfare 2 with the knife throws?
Yeah.
Bro, so super legendary, man. Whatever happened to witnessing, man?
Yep.
Like, I really want to know.
I throughout my career in Black Ops 1, I only managed to get like 3, maybe 4 fucking throwing knives across the map. And that was mostly
bro. I practiced that shit every chance that I took.
Yeah, I was like, I marvel at motherfuckers who had this shit like down to a science where they knew where to throw the shit.
Nah, you know what was the trick to it? Is where you leave the crosshairs at.
Yeah.
Like if you leave the crosshairs at a certain angle,
all
you have to do is it'll bounce, or if not, once you reach the throwing point or where the clipping point is at, you just throw the knife right there and then, and that's it. That was the best way to get a kill with the knife.
Yep. Now, before we end this podcast, y'all said y'all not buying, right? The new one, right? You're not buying the new one. So, what if they come out with MW2 remastered?
Buying it. Don't give a fuck.
You buying
it? Yeah, I'll buy it.
I'd probably still not buy it because after what they did with Modern Warfare remastered with the DLC and how they did it with supply drops.
That shit. Like, I still play it avidly to this day. Like, I still go back to playing my little Modern Warfare. But as far as like everything else with the whole loot style changes that they did with the packs, like I find it very annoying because I don't like. You see, this is the thing with me. I don't like loot boxes and I don't like these fucking microtransactions based services in the game. It takes away the essence of the game. Let's just give me my damn DLC packages, and if I have to pay a little bit more for the DLC, then fine. But don't lock whatever I'm buying into some other shit that I would have to spend extra money on for no reason. Just give me my stuff, let me unlock it, boom, 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 and then that's it. I'll do it like how we used to do back in Modern Warfare 2. A new DLC skin came out. You would buy the DLC, but then you would have to make the requirements once you prestige to get that skin again. That makes it that much
fucking
more fun
hangout.
to do the fucking challenges again, man. But I don't know, man. These devs are really like delving into the whole money pit situation, bro. They love the fact that a lot of people will go to great lengths to spending $500, $1,500, even up to close to $3,000 on DLC, and that's making money for them.
Yep. They'll pay the equivalent of almost an equivalent game. So
almost of a high-end PC, bro. Like, I don't understand it. How are you gonna shit? This is the thing that I don't like about people there too. Like, you're gonna shit on PC, but yet you're still spending money on DLC content for a game that is almost equivalent to buying or building a PC of the same value. That's mind-boggling, bro.
Yep. That PC community though, they don't fall for that shit. They don't be that shit. That shit crazy. Well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty much it, people. That was
I never thought about that until you said it. People are spending as much money on DLC as it is to buy a system.
Yeah,
bro, it's mind-boggling. If you see the statistics on how much money and how much cash these loots get from all the individuals that buy them and purchase all these items, it's like literally you're paying an excess almost to close to $2,000 to $3,000 on a monthly basis.
Right.
With that money, I could build me 2 fucking mid-tier rigs. And still have some money left over just to buy any other parts that I need.
I am not excited for that game. I don't know why people are hyped for that. Why are people hyped for the new Tomb Raider?
Nah.
I am.
Oh my god, really, dude?
I'm not hyped for that new Tomb Raider.
I'm ready.
That new Tomb Raider game is gonna fucking suck me off.
I'm gonna play it, but I'm not.
You just didn't like the direction they went in with Rise, Ryan?
They had me with the first one, the first remake. I actually felt like that shit was well done. I actually thought they empowered her. You know what I'm saying? And I actually felt like I am a Tomb Raider. The shit. The second one, she's been built up perfectly, and then you result to this bullshit where you're like, oh, you don't even want to, basically, you don't want to pursue that. No, you want to make her even more weak and like go, oh, I gotta definitely build myself some more. I'm like, what? I don't get that. Then you give me a bunch.
How the fuck is she weak, man? Bitch, she fights a fucking bear, bro.
Technically, she don't. You just shoot it.
Yeah.
What does it matter? Where the fuck is Nathan fucking Drake? Fucking him shooting bears and shit.
Bro, Nathan
fuck y'all,
Drake,
man. No, I'm kidding.
Drake,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not saying. You sure you want to go here? Because Nathan Drake was doing some damn.
No, just no. That's why I said I was kidding.
Nathan Drake was falcon punching motherfuckers off of damn ropes.
Don't give a fuck, bitch.
You sure about you want to go down
there? Don't give a fuck. I don't care if that motherfucker's jumping off fucking CN Towers, man. I don't give a shit.
Motherfucker was hitting people with
Nathan Drake is always running away from something epic. That's what he.
Nah, I'm only playing right.
Like he's talking about her tits. Like, yeah, her titties and ass though. Oh God.
I mean, aside from the ass and tits situation,
My
pleasure. Yeah. my thing is with this whole concept of the Tomb Raider thing. It's not in its essence as how it was with the storylines back in the days with the Tomb Raider series. Because remember, Rise of the Tomb Raider, it was okay. It wasn't great in terms of storytelling. It was more action orientated, which is good. I'm not saying that is bad. It's a good thing, but I wish it had a perfect balance of both.
Right.
Action and story, just like how Angel of Darkness was, because a lot of people berate Angel of Darkness as a crappy ass Tomb Raider. It wasn't. It had lore, it had mystery, and most importantly, it had a fucking great gameplay. Still to this day, I still regard that as one of the best Tomb Raiders to be made in terms of storytelling and lore.
Yep.
This is the last Tomb Raider, isn't it? I don't know if they're going to do an offshoot, but this is the last one that they plan on.
This is the last one. I don't expect to see no bullshit cliffhanger like we did for Rise or none of that bullshit. But let me tell you something. Yeah, let it die. Let it die. So I got
let it go. Let it go.
Oh, dude, what?
The one thing I will say about Rise of the Tomb Raider is really good for benchmarking your PC.
Yeah, yo, bro, it stresses out the CPU. Like, that is a really CPU-intensive game. You need to have something that overclocks at least 4.2 gigahertz to run it fluidly at over 100 frames. That I will say that's great about that game. If you really want to see how badass of a rig you got, that's the best way to benchmark it.
Pretty much. So
I had the Ryzen CPU. So
you good, man. You be able to do.
You're good. You just need to make sure you got a good power supply, nice GPU. You set.
Yeah,
I think it has 600 watts of love. Let me look at it.
You got 600 watts. I think I got 850 of mine.
Yeah, I got an 850 as well.
I got 600 watts of love.
850 watts in that joint. Got a 1070 Ti. Obviously, the EX white joint. Got the M2 drive to improve my performance even more. 16 gigs of RAM. Got the water cooler. And, of course, the i7 8700K. I'm good.
Yeah, you good, man.
I'm good.
That i7, man, it was going for like $370.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still going on strong, man. Like I don't know. They actually released a new one not too long ago. I saw one of the tech reviewers reviewing the I think it was like the 9800K iCore 7.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a decent ass CPU, bro. It's up there.
Yeah.
That's good.
How long will it be until Sony capitalizes on this being supposedly the last Tomb Raider? I'm pretty sure they'll probably do that. Where they'll have Chloe and Nadine introduce Nathan's daughter as an actual playable character.
Bro,
I guarantee you.
God.
They'll probably do that. They'll have her like Chloe be like the great auntie. You know what I'm saying? Like the great auntie, introduce her as a playable character and shit. Like, yeah, this is what me and your father used to do.
I thought Uncharted 4's epilogue was perfect.
Yeah,
I thought that was
I loved it.
But you notice how when they ended Drake's story and the way they left the boathouse, I mean, they were literally talking as if like he was encouraging her to, go out there and see
and explore.
Yeah, he was telling her about, the events of the first one, the second one, and all that, especially with Nathan Drake's journal, and she was so intrigued. So you never know, they might go down that route.
Nah, and then on top of that, he actually told her exactly what it meant to
bro. That's my beat.
He actually told her what it meant to him to do all those things, like what kind of satisfaction it brought to him in his life. He no longer felt like how he was when he was younger, that he wasn't alone.
Yeah. Are you gonna be waiting for probably 3-4 years for that Threadripper to go to a reasonable price?
Oh yeah, that Threadripper.
That Threadripper ain't going no time soon.
Nah, that shit is gonna be. It's like the bulldozer, man. It's the bulldozer for this gen.
Yep.
Bulldozer was a beast of a GPU, but damn, it was damn expensive, man.
Facts.
Yeah.
Well,
So guess what?
Oh, good.
No, I was gonna say, share some words from the Beast PC. So I'm still messing around and tinkering with the settings and stuff. But right now I have this 8700K overclocked to 5.1 gigahertz.
God damn.
And it's not even sweating, bro. It's not even sweating.
What's the temps though? Like how high is the temps?
Here's the thing for my motherboard, Forte. My ASRock board has a thing called Smart Overclock. It's literally a switch on the board.
Yeah.
I can literally hit this switch on the board and it will overclock it for me. I don't have to do a damn thing.
Dude, yeah. Well, I have
some more performance out of this bad boy. I can just click the switch.
Yeah, I have the ROG Hero Xcode motherboard. And dude, my temps, the highest I get close to 88 degrees under heavy load.
Right.
And that's what like I said, that's without delitting it, because in order to get the temperatures really down on this car, because it already runs hot, you have to delit it. But 88 is the max I get at 5.1 gigahertz.
But that's still not bad, bro.
And I've been letting this thing, and it's been sitting at 5.1 gigahertz for the last 2.5 days overnight, just letting it sit. No blue screens, no crashes, no nothing, dude.
God damn.
No, I'm like, this is beautiful. I got the RAM overclocked to 3400 megahertz. I got my GPU. My GPU literally hits 2100 gigahertz every time I play a game.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
It's like, I'm like, dude, this is incredible.
Yeah. What if I told you all the gameplay you've seen so far from me is running base, has not been overclocked, have not touched it.
Oh, I can believe it with the graphics card you got, and still getting those visuals.
Yep. I have not touched my settings, ladies and gentlemen. Have not touched it.
Ryan, don't tempt me, because I am really tempted to get the Galaxy, but the
I have not touched my I have not. The only thing regarding my setup in terms of this computer was the fact that I had to set up CAM, which is basically linked to my GPU and CPU. CAM is the software that's behind the water cooler.
Yeah.
That's from NZXT. That's it. Other than that, I have not overclocked. I have not tempered with anything. I haven't even touched the RAM.
Really?
Nothing's been touched.
That's really cool.
So if you guys want to know what megahertz this thing is running in, according to my CAM software, hold on. It's running at turn it on. Running at over 4,400 megahertz right now.
Damn.
And it has not been tweaked, has not been anything. The GPU alone is at 42 degrees.
God damn.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but he's in a very
607 megahertz right now.
Yeah, he's been how shall we quote unquote okay, Gaming Forte. I see your little RGB light show right there. Nice. Okay. Okay, you trying to show off, huh?
Rewind it back. Do I see the crystal?
That's the crystal. That is the crystal.
Oh, I know I recognize that front. Okay, I see.
Oh yeah, that is the crystal.
I see that crystal. I see.
Yo, Forte. All right, so can we switch rigs? I'll give you mine and I'll take that one.
I'll be right back.
Nah, that's a setup.
I send you the old rig.
Nah,
right,
bro, Forte, don't fall for that. That's a setup. He got a mini tower. He got a mini tower. Don't fall for that. That's a setup. That's the setup.
Oh man! Every time I look at that RAM, man.
Nah, that shit looks sick, man.
I don't know what that is.
You trying to do a whole display light shows and fireworks, man.
I have to look at that RAM.
You trying to make me feel jealous.
No, that's the Vengeance Pro RGB fan.
Okay, that's the difference between Vengeance Pro. My ones I got the regular Corsair Vengeance. My regular Corsair Vengeance does the thing where it pulsates on like they'll do like in this Rift Me type of way where they'll both do it at one at a time, side by side. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's a distraction, but I do like that. It looks like the Stargate thing.
Dog. Wait, let me see.
That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah,
nah, man.
Everybody
You know, I'm about to go to your house and ransack your shit. You know
Oh
that,
man,
right? About to go up in your crib and we gonna do a 5-finger discount real quick, man.
Come through, man. Come through.
Nah.
You know that man welcoming it. He don't care. Bring it.
You might have more problems with my wife than you do with me.
Oh, no, chill. Then I'll fall back on that.
My wife don't play that. She got 2 kids in the house. Motherfuckers will not walk up out of here. She follows gun law.
It's a show and tell. Hold on. It's show and tell here. Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah, show it. Show that snow blind. That snow beast.
It's show and tell, huh?
Oh shit.
Show
but turn on the lights, man. Let's see the light works.
Yeah, I want to see that ray of light going around that Kraken.
Yo, but that I can't front though, man. That fucking Galaxy, man. I want the black version.
Dude, that Galaxy looks gorgeous, dude. In that case,
I want the black version.
Is that the 700? Is that the 700i case?
Yeah, no, this 700. This is a regular 700.
This is a regular 700 because the 700i has the
700i has the little LED strip that goes up top, going down. That's the difference. Well, yeah.
That's the only thing I'm thinking about buying. I don't know if I want to buy it yet, but I want to get the Commander Pro, the RGB fan header.
If you look right here, there's I can't zoom in, but there's an LED little port here. For my motherboard, I can literally plug because I have the LED strip I bought for my case. It's a white.
Where's the CPU at?
Right
underneath the water pump.
Oh, okay.
There's the water pump. Let me just show you 1 second.
Are you streaming off that computer right now?
Oh, this one? Yeah, I'm streaming off of this one.
Oh, okay, you just did have the light on. Okay, man, that's the one thing I love about that water pump, man. I love that water pump.
My RAM will do this thing where it phases. Well, I just powered it on, but it doesn't do it yet. But when I'm using it, when it's used, that's the power. This is how quick it boots up.
Is that a 4K screen?
Nah, it's just 1080.
Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with 1080.
How quick that booted up with the M2 drive.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if you wonder where the M2 drive is, the M2 drive, you probably didn't see it. It's right here at the bottom.
Well, now, is that more powerful than the Xbox?
That little chip right there.
Dude, that's more powerful than 10 Xboxes.
Yeah, this little chip right here, guys. This little tiny itsy bitsy little chip.
Oh, the M.2
and more capable than a PS4 and the Xbox.
Yeah, that M.2 is a beast.
Ridiculous. I mean, look how fast the boot time is. Oh yeah, and if you didn't see it too, it also has my frame rate counter at the bottom too.
Yeah, I got mine at the very top of my board.
Frame rate counter at? I want something
right there at the bottom.
Really?
Yeah, that's the frame rate counter. But look how quick this boots up.
That thing's ready to go.
And
behind your computer screen, is that a pack of Trojans?
No.
Oh,
that's a pack
of a pack of Trojans behind your monitor.
What is that?
Oh, Lord. And there you go. Should do it. The pulsating.
Man, yeah, I like
doing that.
I do like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so is that the RAM? That's the RAM, right?
That's the RAM. Okay. And then the water pump is this rare, the NZXT water pump.
I like that thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Forte trying to do something with that case. Okay.
Oh, dude.
Just show and tell. Let's show.
This case, man. This case.
Well, I got a Ryzen. Can't nobody touch my Ryzen CPU. So
I don't know, man.
Can't do it.
Don't do it, Craig. Don't do it, Craig.
Don't do it.
That Ryzen is good for multitasking. It's good for multitasking, but man, when it comes to those games, ain't nothing beating that 8700.
Yeah, man.
That's why people keep jumping on the Ryzen hype train. I'm like, bro, the 8700K is more than enough.
If you are making,
and I would have bought that, but it was like it was $30.
Yeah, Ryzen is a new trend because they got the new motherboards coming up.
Yeah, they got the new motherboards.
No, and then this is what people don't understand, man.
Plus, there's one of the Xbox X because
the thing is that most developers are not even using all the threads that are used in the CPUs. They're only using more than the most threads that you see out of a game are either 4 to 3 threads. That's it. Yep. And you still have about an equivalent, I think the 8700K comes with 12 threads?
Mm-hmm.
Most games only use about 2 to 3 of those threads. So you still have, And it goes to the same for the Ryzen CPUs. They use only 3 to 4 threads, so it's really nothing. You know, right now, exponentially, you can't use that many threads because the limitations of the hardware itself. But once these developers start using those threads, bro, these games are gonna run in so much freaking great graphic fidelity and speed that you're gonna be, your mind is gonna be blown. But that's in the future. We're living right now, so we just gotta wait.
Now, is your board, was that DDR5 you had there, or DDR4?
DDR4.
I got 4 in mine.
I got 4 in mine too.
Yeah,
I'm still running with the dinosaurs, man. So I still got DDR3.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. I was running with the dinosaurs up until a week ago. That DDR3 served me well for 4 years.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade to the Hyper Fury.
It's just
X.
RAM, man. RAM just costs too much right now.
Yeah, man. What happened? It was so cheap.
RAM's literally the cost of a damn PlayStation right now.
Man, my brother.
Crypto mining.
When I bought,
you laughing, but I'm dead serious because it goes to the higher end. Like I'm pretty sure with the Pro you paid $200, right?
Sir, the RAM for this Pro was $189.99 for 2 sticks of 16 gigs.
Oh, so you got
and I bought 32 gigs worth, so I spent $400 on just RAM.
The mining, the mining has affected the market.
The market is
the mining affected the market bad.
That was I even told Ryan, like I told him this like a month ago. I said, dude, the only reason I didn't upgrade my PC sooner is because RAM prices were ridiculous. And
RAM prices for a regular 16 gigs of RAM, like 2 small sticks of 16 gigs, were damn near $400.
Yeah.
So that shit went down. Now when it went down, I paid like $200 something for my 2 sticks.
Yeah, because you just got 16 gigs, right?
Yeah, I went 16 gigs. I think I meant to go with 3200 megahertz, but I actually went up with the 3000. So
that's what I had.
I'm gonna get 8 because that's all I need for now.
Bro, I'm running 24. I'm running 24.
In terms of gaming experience, you need 16.
You need 16.
I need a hard drive first.
Oh well, he said I need a damn hard drive for this.
I do before I get any RAM. I gotta get what's cheaper.
Hey man, when you putting it together, man, you gotta buy the stuff you can afford first.
Or you could go Captain Cheapo, go to Craigslist, and you find your
the first thing I bought for my PC, like full fledged. The first thing I legit had to buy because I knew everything else was going to be simple. The first thing I bought was the fucking graphics card.
Yeah,
that's the first thing I bought. Because I knew what I was going for. I was going for a simple design. Actually, let me phrase it. Actually, I just caught myself. No, actually, I didn't buy the graphics card first. I bought the motherboard first.
Yeah, man. I bought warranties on all my stuff, so in 3 years I could upgrade for free.
Yeah. The only thing I got a warranty on that I'm personally aware of, I think I got a warranty most definitely on the GPU, a warranty on the CPU, and a warranty on the RAM. I think that's what I got.
Oh, I did. But that's what I bought warranties on my RAM, GPU, and CPU. Just because, well, not the GPU. The GPU I already had, but my motherboard, processor, and RAM I bought warranties. And at Micro Center, no matter what, as long as you are in warranty, it doesn't. Even if you just go in there and say it doesn't work or perform as well as it did when you got it, they'll refund you the price that you paid for it, and you can put it towards something else.
Depending on the what's his name for the console, well, depending on NZXT, that'll determine if I ever decide to upgrade my case.
Oh, I'm never upgrading my case, dude.
Case, from what I'm seeing, from what I experienced with this case in terms of cable management and just how it looks, I'm fine. I
love my case, dude.
Yeah. The first case I had, you already saw that Cooler Master one, the pre-built. Yeah, this shit stomps that. So,
dude, my case that I took all this stuff out of. Well, I took not all this. My graphics card came out of. That I had that case for 8 years.
Damn.
Before I switched it out, I was like, "This would be this computer. This case right here will go through at least 3 more builds before I think about changing it."
Yep.
Unless something immaculate comes out. that I can't even imagine right now.
Shit, I'm not buying the new 1180. I'm not getting that shit anytime.
No, dude, man, no.
That car's gonna be damn near fucking $2,000.
Did you see the compute cores on that thing?
That's just gonna be like $2,000.
No, man. No, I'm good.
No, thank you. I'm not Bitwick. I'm not. What's the name who gets shit sent for free?
Dude, they're saying the 1170 is going to be on par with a 1080 Ti which is
Yeah.
insane.
Insane.
But the 1080s will come down, right? When the 11s come out, won't the 1080?
No, they're saying they're going to overprice. They said because of the mining market, there's so much saturation in people's stores with these older graphics cards. They're saying that they're going to keep the prices where they are now and just raise the prices of the 11 series until stock normalizes on the old ones.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, some flat
You
bullshit.
know what's so funny though? Like I find those practices to be so anti-consumer.
They are
very
So fucking anti-consumer. Because all right, you're releasing a new GPU, right? You're introducing something new to the market. Why in the hell are you gonna keep the same prices for the older hardware, knowing that these new crypto miners are gonna actually try to go to the newer hardware and inflate those prices? Yo, Nvidia, man, get your head out your asses. You're a great company, but you're not that great.
Yeah, it's always gonna be that new kid on the block, and yeah,
I agree.
Look at AMD, fucking Nvidia, or not Nvidia, but Intel learned with AMD with the fucking Ryzen.
Bro, like you know what's so funny though? And I'll be surprised if the next AMD graphics card comes out and it actually overperforms the 1080.
Yeah,
and it is actually cheaper. And you know what? I will be sticking with the red guys because the red guys always have everybody's interest in their key points.
Yep, definitely. Well, I think it's safe to wrap it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Going down to 3 hours, but we just real relaxing, man. Take a break from the bullshit in this community. When I tell you everything it's been boring as fuck. It's been boring and dry as fuck in terms of news. It's been boring, but it's all good. His phone died.
Don't worry, Fatal Man.
AKA Mr. Piggy. Shout out to him.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to everybody else that was here, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you did, hit that damn like button. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week. Let's go ahead and get to these outros. I'm Ryan the Professional. Hope you guys enjoyed this edition of the RGT podcast. Go ahead, Carlos.
Yo, peoples, it's as always a pleasure and a humbleness in my my mind for everybody, man. Hey, we're all gamers. We're here to play. Just do what you do, man. Play your games. Stop being dumbasses. Stop trying to be. Most importantly, just be yourself, man. Anyways, man, it's your boy Type R87, aka Carlos Fernandez, gamer by choice, and yeah, man.
Already the Messiah.
Yeah, I'm over here pissed. I just found a Ryzen 2400G quad core 3.6 gigahertz for $10 more. Something may be going back.
Stop looking, man. The more you look, the more you're gonna be disappointed.
Oh God.
Over here pissed. It's got Vega on it though. It's got Vega graphics or something.
Oh, that's the APU. That's the accelerated processing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Craig Harris, the Messiah of Xbox. I alone ruined Quantum Break, so it's my fault. And that's how much power I have. Go check me out. Check out the channel, and play the games, man.
Yeah, Nvidia all day. Mellowhawk.
Nah, AMD. Fuck that Nvidia shit, man. AMD, baby.
Video all day.
AMD.
Go ahead, Forte.
Yo, it's your boy Gaming Forte. Follow me on Twitter, gaming_4K, and on YouTube at Gaming Forte. Thanks for the invite as usual, Ryan. And shout out to Slow Mo for telling me that I turned full pony in your stream yesterday.
Oh Lord! I think it's time for me to call Slow Mo out with another Slow Mo edition.
Yeah, no, I supposedly just because I was agreeing with a bunch of the stuff you were saying, I turned pony. I didn't know you could turn something that you never were in the first place. I don't worship consoles. I just love consoles. I love my Xbox just as much as I love my PlayStation. And I just prefer my Xbox just because of my friends list. And guess what? If I play with people on PC consistently enough, I will love PC more than everything.
You know what's funny though? We're ponies, right? But we just showed off our beast ass fucking rigs.
Right. Did you see any custom made Xboxes or PlayStations in this stream?
Fucking PlayStation has a fucking water pump or some shit like that, man.
Yo, listen, all I gotta say is this, man. It doesn't matter what console, what platform, or what kind of things you like. As long as you're gaming. Yeah, as
You know
long
why you
as
said
you're
that?
gaming,
I
man.
was so mad over the dolls. I think that's
Yeah,
what it is.
definitely.
He mad over that doll.
So
Yeah.
slow mo. I'm gonna have to say this so badly on the stream, but you gets the you just play yourself quote
Oh.
of the day.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Like, listen, my graphics card was like what, $600-700.
Yeah.
About $600 I spent it for my graphics card. If I really wanted an Xbox One X, I would have bought it because I spent over $3,000 in my rig alone. So
Damn.
And that doesn't
I put $3,000 in my rig, Craig.
and that
Damn.
that doesn't knock people that have an Xbox. I mean, if you want an Xbox, like I want an Xbox One X, if you want to have that system, there's nothing wrong with that. But just believe that the people that have systems and they hear you talking like how great this system is, they're going to say how great your system probably isn't compared to what they have. That's just the natural order
Hey,
of looking down on people, because that's what we do in this community. Everybody wants to talk.
Amy
Everybody
Forte.
wants to talk down to people. So trust me,
Amy
you're going to do it too.
Forte. But you know what's the funny part about? You know what's the funny
Scumcast
part
is going
about
to
it?
basically be the Jerry Springer show. This is
Right,
man.
pretty much.
Yeah, Forte.
That's
But you
funny.
know what's the funny part?
What's
You
that?
want to hear something really funny? Even my old ass LGA 1151 motherboard outperforms the 1X. So that's something that's being said. And this is a fucking motherboard from 2014.
Damn.
Dude, my MSI Gaming 5 motherboard from 6 years ago, with my 4790K that I just replaced,
Yeah.
was more powerful than my Xbox One X.
I'm pretty sure this fucking old ass board and this pre-build is on par with the damn Xbox. Is that fucking MSI Bazooka BE250M?
It still performs better than a 1X, bro.
So
This is
board, and keep in mind, this board doesn't have.
Perform something called.
This is the one thing I will say the Xbox does. This is the one thing the Xbox One X does, and somewhat the PS4 does too. It gives you the ability to make your picture quality look way better on a 4K TV, more easier than you can on a console. I mean, on a PC. I will give it that.
Yeah,
but
you got
you got to deal with a lot of other things on PC. So ease of use will always fall to console, but I just want people to learn, break away from ease of use, man. Ease of use is only what you put into it.
Yep.
If you think everything's hard, you're never going to grow and want to have something better. And that's the one thing that building a PC and understanding what the archetype of that is for you, because once people do it once, trust me, you will always want more from the platform holder that you prefer to play on.
Yeah.
And
that is
Cryptos, I'm telling you, you need to get on. You need to get you on the podcast, bro, because you just made a point too with that $100 Ryzen CPU.
Yeah, CPU.
Yeah, that's point.
And that's funny, and that's the 1300 Ryzen.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, that's the 1300.
That's why, even though the odds of the new consoles having Ryzen is out there and it could possibly happen, I mean, shit, hey, it'll happen, it happens. But in terms of my expectations, I'm not expecting much. So,
yeah.
Ryzen CPU.
Nah, into all day, baby.
That Ryzen CPU. But yeah, that was the show. I hope you guys enjoyed laid back edition of the RGT podcast. Just chilling, relaxing, definitely enjoying ourselves for a change here in these streets. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, you already know what to do. We'll see you guys next week for those actual gaming topics. But tonight it was just an open discussion, just a chill, mellow type of thing. Everybody wanted to talk about everything else, so that's what we did. Tell Forte get the X1080 Ti. That's what Wen just said. He told you to get a 1080 Ti.
Nah, man, I can't do it. That's I got a 1080. My 1080 is perfectly fine. Going to a Ti, I'm just giving money to Nvidia at that point for the performance. What is it? I'm already gaming. I'm already gaming over 150 frames per second. I need to hit 200.
It's your regular 1080.
Yeah, I'm already hitting 150. So,
I mean, the only differences between the regular 1080 and the Ti is just the overclock. That's it. Just the base clock is a little bit higher. But in terms of performance gains, you're only gaining about a 3 to 5% over the regular 1080.
And this is the one thing people gotta realize, because I used to think just like he did when I would have to have the highest end graphics card that they had. But the biggest thing people don't realize is all you need to do is match the refresh rate of your monitor.
That's it.
Once you match your refresh rate, you are just getting diminishing returns on your frame rate because your monitor isn't refreshing it any faster than it is.
Yep.
So,
and that's the beauty of learning how to work things, Forte. Like with my monitor, I have both of my monitors, both my Dell and my 1440p monitor. They're both overclocked to 75 hertz.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big difference. Like I could play games over 60 and still not have no stutter.
Yeah, like you can, like Carlos can tell you right now, I've been trying to get a 4K monitor, but I chose my performance a little. Like I've really like locked on my performance.
Now, if I was gaming at 4K, then you got a point. I would more than likely need to get that 1080 Ti just because 4K is a very bandwidth heavy type, not bandwidth heavy, but core ridden game system. So I'm gonna do that. I would do that, but I'm perfectly happy running at 1440p ultra wide because ultra wide at 1440p is pretty much 2K. It's 2K.
It's beautiful, bro.
And I'm trying to tell guys, if you've never played on a ultra wide monitor, you're doing yourself. You need to do it because it will make it impossible for you to play in 16:9 ever again.
Really? Listen, this is I played in that fucking shit. That's why one of the main reasons I have put a lot of effort into my shit, my rig, because I'm doing a serious overhaul, upgrade. But yeah, that shit, it is hard to go back. It really is. Just to clarify,
feeling some kind of way because this processor is $10 more, and it's got something on here called a Radeon Vega graphics thing, and it's only $10.
All right, Craig. Let me stop you from making a purchase that you're not gonna want.
Right.
All right. In correlation with GPU and APUs, they relatively do the same process. Okay.
Oh.
You're not gonna gain any substantial advantage from one or the other. Yep. The only thing is that the APU will make it more feasible for the CPU not to work harder than what it is. But if you get a GPU, let's say if you mix up a 1080 Ti with a Vega based APU, you're not going to see much of a difference in resolution or performance. It's going to be the same. So don't get caught up in the hype.
If I reel it in, we close it now.
Yeah. Shut up. I thought we were off.
Let me go ahead and close the curtain. But thank you guys again for joining us, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We'll see you guys later.
Deuces.